Xencles 23 resubscribed X8.
Follow me. Okay.
Doodle-doodle-doo. Hello! Hello, everyone. How are we? Let me turn the music down. Good morning. Happy weekend. Feels like a long time since we've done this. It is kind of a long time since we've done this. A stream, I know, right? Leonie is back with 32 months of tier 3 chat. She was waiting for that, wasn't she? Waiting for it. That is insane. And a lot of those are tier 3. I'd say now the majority of those are at tier 3. That is insane. Thank you so much, Leonie. Also, before that sinks, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Not to be outdone. Not to be outdone. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you both. Hope you're all good. Yes, we're back. We're streaming weekends again. We're going to get back into the routine. I know we've been a bit scatty and all over the place. We're back. We're doing this. We're streaming today. We're streaming tomorrow for sure. I'd like to finish the season, so that's the plan. We've got, I think, like 8 games plus maybe more if we get through. So definitely by the end of tomorrow, we're going to finish it. When was the last stream? I can't remember, to be honest. It was a while ago. We did after the long, to be honest, we made it difficult for ourselves to, I say for ourselves, for myself to stream by doing a 33-hour stream. It was hard to get the energy to stream and also do videos. So we're basically, I think we're over that now. I think we're over that. How's the heat in England? It's all right today. It's quite warm, but the heat's not too bad. I've had the aircon on a little bit before this, so yeah. How you doing, Tom? Welcome in, buddy. Shagger, Ryan, and whose name is just scrolled by there. Pringle, how are you, buddy? Hope you're good. Dan's in as well for 2 more minutes. You like to see it. Megsy, how you doing, buddy? Vigo, how are you? Nunes to score today, but have a ban after telling Tyndall. Yeah, maybe. I quite like the passion of Darwin Núñez, though. If he can back it up with some goals on the pitch now rather than just headbutts, that would also be lovely, wouldn't it? Not my fault this time. House is being painted, so there's plastic covering on the stairs. To be fair, that is actually why we've not had some streams as well, to be honest. I've had the whole house painted over the last week, and then I've been back at work yesterday and the day before, so it's just unfortunate timing. That's why the streams have sort of slowed down a bit, but we're back. We're going to get back into the normal routine. It's all going to be fine. It's lovely. I hope you're all ready to get on board with that, because we've got some Hertha Brazil streams to do now to try and get finished, because FM23 is not that far away. As soon as you go into September, you're like, oh god, it's really not that far away now, is it? Probably. Nothing confirmed. Usually, when do they usually confirm that there's going to be a new game? I think it's around like the 7th of September last year. So that's going to be fun. We need to start thinking about the launch of the new game. We need to play some Hertha Brazil, don't we? So that's the plan. But how are we, guys? Let's check in. How are we all feeling? We good? It's been a while since we chatted to some of you. So out of 7, what's our ratings at the moment? Are you ending earlier than normal today because of the Merseyside derby? Yes, we're finished at 12:30. We'll go all the way up until basically kickoff. And then we'll finish there. 3.2, that's below average. Not great. Pringles 6, though. We take those. We do take those. Not too bad. What we've been up to. Let's have your ratings and maybe some things that we've been doing. 6, Ollie's in flying high. I reckon I'm about a 5.8. I'm good. I'm happy. Considering I was back at work and I've not, and you know, been... It's a bit sad, isn't it, when the summer holidays end? Well, it definitely is for me. I think we can all appreciate that, though, even as our time as primary school children. It's always sad when the summer holidays end. But yeah, otherwise I'm pretty good. Bad ligament damage in foot isn't ideal. That is not ideal, no. That is not ideal. 4-ish, well, that's all right, MJ. That's all right, isn't it? It's above middling. My usual strong 5.5. We take those. Good stuff. I'm currently losing to Arsenal in the 2089 Community Shield, so I'm a 2. Ryan, your save is absurd. 2089 Community Shield. Wild. How is being back at Eton? Yeah, it's all right. The thing is, I know we joke, but my school couldn't be further from being Eton, could it? If you know, you know. But yeah, it's good. It's all right. You are still on FM21 though. Yeah, fair enough. I guess that does account for it a bit. As a parent, I'll be a 20 on Monday. Yeah, Megsy, I can understand that. That's fair. That's the thing. Like, we go back to school and then you dismiss the kids at the end of the day and you see the delight. Or when they bring them in the morning, you see the delight on the parents' faces. They're like, here you go. Over to you. You're like, yeah, Harrow, exactly. Well, it could be in the north. What do you mean? What? It could be further from the truth. I see. Well, yeah, okay, location-wise. But if you think of context... Maybe not. Yeah, I get that. Megsy. How's Lenny Dog? Yeah, he is absolutely fine. We've had a bit of me and Lenny have had a week. Cat's been in Mallorca all week. So it's been just us two. And we've had the house painted. So we've had like, basically on Tuesday, Wednesday, we had people coming in to do the painting. So me and Lenny just were in the loft together. Like, he had his bed up here. And we couldn't really do anything. Annoyingly, we couldn't stream because it was a lot of people moving around. I had to keep going up and down and dealing with stuff. But I was thinking maybe we'll stream for those days. But in the end, I had to actually be quite involved with the painting. But yeah, Lenny and I were just in here in the loft for most of the time. Does Kat ever invite you anywhere, or does she just swan off by herself? To be fair, this is for her sister's birthday. Her sister's 40th is this week, and she's in Mallorca for that. And I'm back at work, so I couldn't have gone. We were wondering whether I could go for a few days and then come back, but I was like, I said no, basically. I was like, for the sake of 2 days going and then coming back, I was like, I'll stay at home with Lenny. We'd have to find somewhere for him as well, wouldn't we? So, but she does like swanning off by herself, and I quite like it. I think it's the secret to a strong relationship, to be honest. Independence. Because like, we wouldn't be able to do streams like this and do videos and things if Kat wasn't happy being by herself and doing things on her own, and she likes that too. So I think honestly, it's the cornerstone of the relationship. Did you give the decorators some biscuit tea? I did actually, right? Well, to be fair, I just said, when they came, I basically set up a little station. I said, help yourself. There's all the tea, all the coffee. Here's all the squash. Help yourself all day. And they were like, I made them the first, and I was like, just honestly, just help yourself. And I put the biscuit tea there, I put the jam and toast tea there, and I put the Yorkshire tea there. So they had a choice. Like, they must have loved it. I don't know what they went for in the end though. I made them just a normal Yorkshire when I made them. Morning all, you got your induction day on Tuesday for college, and also got an iced coffee in your drink your coffee mate mug. Hannah, you're smashing life. You're smashing life. Good luck for your induction on Tuesday. I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will. College was a good time. College was a good time for me. That's proper British behaviour. It actually was, wasn't it? Here's all the tea. I don't want to associate with you. No. He was lovely. The main guy. Lovely. He's coming back. He hasn't finished yet. So that's why in that picture on Twitter, it looks so bare, the house. But it does look much nicer now. A nice lick of paint. It does really make it look nice, doesn't it? How you doing, Tubes? Welcome in, buddy. Right, chat. Will is back, by the way. I just completely missed that. You know, shut up, Will. No, Will, thank you very much for that's 2 years. Chat, we need to appreciate this. I know we give him a hard time, but we appreciate Will here, don't we? 2 years.
Oh, thank you.
And he said hi, bye. So I don't think he's even here anymore, but thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And also, he's gone, to be fair. Yeah, okay, forget it. I was only trying to be nice because he was here, but if he's not here, then forget about it. You sent me here. Right. Thanks, Will. Appreciate it, buddy. Orange Train Car is also back for a year. This is wild. Look at these resubs. You have works. I need to get works. I need to get ready. Oh, I've tightened the thing on this. And now it's not staying on my chair. So it's annoying. Train car, thank you for the year, dude. I'm going to do some more emotes. There we go. Thank you for the resubs. I really appreciate them. Thank you for the support. I think I didn't really mention this as well, but can we just say a big thank you? Or can I just say a big thank you for all of the gifted subs at the end of the Ajax stream? There were so many. Like, I think 3 people gifted 10 or something. Leonie was one of them. Thank you. If that was you, I really appreciate it. We were kind of caught up in the emotion and Cundle in the wind that I didn't really get to thank those people properly, but I do really appreciate it. Right, bye now properly now. Okay, bye. Bye, Will. Shall we chat? Shall we move to FM? We've got lots to talk about. Let's have a nice chatting stream today. Let's have nice positive energy, happy stuff. Let's chat about football. Let's chat about FM. Let's chat about things and life. And let's have a good time together. Are we in? That sounded a bit like a pep talk. I'd like everyone to put their hands in. You know when you do this in the middle of the huddle, everyone's hands in the huddle and agree to. It's a bit preachy now. Positivity. Should we talk about how good Pavio is? Yeah, we probably should. He is really good. We did have the next gen. Sorry, let me make that normal size. You're loving the Southampton YouTube save. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Rob. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's going down very well. Lots of people watching it, which is great. The views on it are really good, which is always nice when you do a little series. It means that we've got like, the thing with YouTube is like, you need video ideas. If you do a little series, the problem with series is that the views sort of tail off over time. And so that kind of puts you off doing them. But people are loving it and really enjoying it. So it's making it nice and making a relaxed YouTube time. It's good. Yeah, pumps fist, exactly. But yeah, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. And also, Skilly, thank you for the 6 months. We've got a lot of people getting new badges. We've got Orange Train Card 1 year. We've got Will with 2 years. And we've got, I mean, Leonie's already gone. Were you at past 3 years? Not quite. Nearly there though, right? Lots of people hitting some targets. 6 months of a new badge as well. Skilly, appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Your DOF seems a little well flaky, which I think is making it good, isn't it, Sinks? Like Gary being a bit weird and signing his players. I was looking at the team that we've built in that Southampton save. We've built a decent team, like first 11, and then he'll go and sell our goalkeeper, or he'll go and sell our best anchor. Like, I think it's making it quite interesting, and I'm glad that it hasn't broken the save with the club vision. So I'm enjoying the save. It's a really fun one. I've played up until January. That's what I've spent the last couple of days doing mainly. I've played up to January, and it's it's going to be the next video. The next video is going to be good because we're going to go and do the January window. I like the signing aspects of it. It's really fun. Yeah, selling McCarthy without signing one is brilliant. Like, why has he only signed centre backs and centre mids? Well, it's good that it's a completely different way of doing an FM save. I'm really enjoying it. It's good. All right, chat. We are in FM and I've got us up. I played last night a little bit. We talked about the next gen just then, didn't we? Let me see if it's still in our news articles, emails. It is. So we did get a next gen here. We're going to play Bayern to start with today because I've got us up to the game. I will show you this though, because there is a Brazilian in the top 10 and it's Mateus Breitas, who is joining us in January. Yeah, next January. So in January, he's joining us. Looks like he's going to be really good. Still only 17, and he was number 5 on the next gen, which is always nice to see, isn't it? There are a couple more Brazilians in here, actually, that I don't think we've really looked at too much. So we need to make a note of them, and when we have money, we can go back to sign them. The next Rivellino is Breitas, by the way. That's what he's labelled as. And there is also the Mexican Kovacic, which is... like, these things are amazing. They must have done this deliberately. The Mexican Kovacic. Who's knowing anybody as... I love them. I love them. I feel like there's a video of just reading out the best ones of these somewhere. I'm not sure. They're really good, though. We've also got Pavio in the top 10, who is our player. What a player. 18. Look how good he is. Unfortunately, he's German with no... He's got Iranian roots. No Brazilian roots, because that would be excellent. If we could make him Brazilian. But it is good that he's got so much potential and he's going to be so good because we can sell him for serious money. Probably to Bayern, to be honest, won't we? But yeah, I think let's keep developing him and maybe sell him in the future. Best is always Sesko as the Slovenian Benteke. Amazing, isn't it? There are also more Brazilians, though. The Peruvian Andy Carroll, yeah. We've got this guy, Brian. Have we ever looked at Brian? And if we have, why have we not signed Brian? Is it because of his potential? I think we might have looked at him because he's not got amazing potential, but is he just going to be really good anyway? Because he's really quick, 6'4", left-footed. He's quite good already. Maybe he just doesn't get a lot better than this, but I think Brian is a striker. I think Brian might be a striker as well at 6'4". He's got 12 finishing, so he's not terrible, is he? Like, he's very Salcow at 6'4". The jumping reach 50. I'm quite tempted to bring him in. He ain't a winger, definitely not. He's the type of striker that if we went to 3 strikers, we play him as the left striker in there, don't we? Concentration is low, which is going to be annoying, isn't it? He breaks the line. Yeah. And we could maybe get, train him. He comes deep to get the ball, which is annoying. We could change that to run him behind maybe and train that out of him and train the other one in maybe. But I think you could get him for like 8 mil. He's Charles de Ketelaere. He kind of is, isn't he? He's £8 million. Or £4 million if they get relegated. Are they going to get... They're not going to get relegated. Although that's the Minas Gerais State one, isn't it? Which is not the main league. Yeah, he's also only got 10 strength because he must be quite a stick. But, I mean, there's definitely a big profit to be made on him, even if that's the only reason. I wonder when we get a bit of money whether we come back to him. We have no money now, by the way. Like, none. We've got some... Yeah, we can sell Natinho's clause for 600k. Yeah, we've got no money right now. But I think we need to keep an eye on Brian. He is number 18 in the next gen and looks quite good. There's also... Now I'm trying to remember. Did we ever talk about Fabio? And if not, why not? He's a gamble worth taking, exactly. Did we ever talk about Fabio? Again, is this just because he doesn't have potential? But this is a 6'3", 18 jumping reach centre-back who's 19. And he's gone to Leeds already. It must be his... Yeah, he's only got 3 potential according to our coach. So I guess he's no nonsense. So maybe we did look at him. But I just can't remember if we actually discussed him. He's 6'3". He's average. Yeah, he's not... I know. Yeah, he's absolutely not as... He's not as good as Brian, for example. But as like a squad player... He's a really good backup squad player. I think they signed him for like 10 mil. So that's probably his release clause. He's now not got a release clause. So I don't think I want to spend like this much money on him. Always feels like he'll be Leeds sort of level. Yeah. Like he's just one that maybe we should have signed before he went to Leeds. And then we'd be getting big money for him or he'd be a squad player. But yeah, either way, I don't know. I don't know if we've missed these or if we discarded them and ignored them sort of thing. How you doing, Badger? Welcome in, buddy. There is, I think... Is there one more? That might be it, actually. Let's just go through your French. That might be it of Brazilians. It is. So, yeah, it's just really Brian that we want to keep an eye on, isn't it? Brian and then probably not... This guy wins it every year, by the way, this Diego Ramirez. Does he look that amazing? That's the type of player that you know you're going to have to go and sign, but... We don't sign Argentinians. Is he Argentinian? Mexicans. Yeah. Anyway, there's the next gen. Today, we are playing Bayern Munich, who are second in the league. We're away from home. This is a bit of a trap. We're 10 points clear. This could actually be the moment where we win the league. Win the league almost, right? With 6 games to play, playing Bayern now. If we beat them, we kind of... pretty much win it because it would be a 9-point gap with the better goal difference with 5 games to play. If we lose, it kind of gives them a little bit of an in. It opens the door just that little bit and we're playing at Bayern so it won't be easy and we've got players missing so I'm a bit worried about it. I haven't actually checked second nationality players. Maybe we should do that. We should maybe do that too. 13 points clear with 5 left if you win. Oh yeah, true. Is that... Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, sorry, not... What did I say? 9. Yeah, 13 clear. We've basically won it if we win this game, haven't we? You're right. Yeah, he's got 11 caps, Shaggy. You're right, actually. That does boost up his reputation, doesn't it? FM turns its eye on you. Exactly that. Exactly. If we lose, it means that, oh, hang on a minute. We could hurt him here. And it starts doing its thing, doesn't it? Yeah, drink. Sorry, we do have a drink. It's just one. It's just a coffee, which I haven't actually had a sip of yet. It's been there a while. So cheers, everyone. Reminders, it's not in the non-sponsored mug. It's not in the non-sponsored mug. All right. All righty. Good morning to Jacob. Good morning to Joe. I hope you're both well, my friends. Welcome in. I hope you're all good. How are we all feeling? Are we feeling confident? Let's play this game. We're also missing Martinelli, who got injured, didn't we? Cheers, Razor's Coffee. And love that. Love that. If you're drinking coffee, throw one up. That sounds like when people die, sending one up, but not that. Just watch the DOF YouTube video. Great video as always. How you doing today? Hey, Badger. Welcome in, buddy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad you're enjoying the save. We were just talking about that, actually, a little bit. There'll be another one. Hopefully I get to record one over this weekend, so there'll be one either on Monday or Tuesday next week is the plan. Keep them coming. I need to do a different type of video to mix it up a bit, but either way, yeah, we're talking admin there. Let's do a quick pick and see. We're missing some players. Martinelli is out for 2 weeks. Savio suspended, Marcelo suspended. They're not as big of a miss. We're actually fairly... Do you know what? Is that first choice? We'll do Alisson, because it's away at Bayern, to get ready with the ticker, the counter. Dodo, Cesar... I was looking at Cesar, by the way. I need to give him a new contract. Look how good Cesar is becoming. He's really reaching the top of his potential almost. I need to give him a new contract because he's only got 2 years and he's only on 47k a week, which means he's kind of prizeable out of there if someone offers him massive wages. So need to be careful with that. I also did give Angelo a new contract. His was also up in 2030, so I gave him an extra 2 years. Look, and he's still only on 75. I know say only, but also he's really good. 17 and 24 for Angelo. I think we forget how good he is. Him and Vinicius up front. Costin, Leo, Gil, Bruno, Jolson, Gabriel, Cesar, Dodo. I feel like this is first choice. We don't really have any other choice for the bench anyway. Let's do it. Bayern away from home. It's going to be fine. We're going to win. We're going to go 13 points. Oh, it'd be really nice. It would make the rest of these games quite relaxed and we can chat football. We can, you know, get through the games and then concentrate on the Champions League a bit. But FM's not usually like that, is it? Let's say, just say that and get into it. What does that say? Bar Gabby in there, it's first choice. Yes. No idea what the first word. Yeah, I really struggled with that, Ollie. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Who would Gabby come in for? To make it, maybe Vinicius for, do you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for Angelo, but yeah, we are pretty much first choice, aren't we? Let's encourage. Let's move out the way. We are underway. There's the 10-point gap. Can we make it 13? That would be glorious. I don't know why we're looking at our formation, but I like to do that, don't I? Not much happening in the first 22. We have the ball. Yeah, I wonder if I prefer Angelo as well. But, oh yeah, between those two, isn't it? I think that is the change. If Leo could finish, we'd be in dreamland, wouldn't we? If Leo could finish... He gets in behind so much, but he only ever scores when he scores 2 or 3 in a game. Pumster, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're good, my friend. Okay, we've got that ball back again. First goal might be important in this one. We've had 2 yellow cards. Dodo. Oh, here he is, look. If he can finish, we'd be in dreamland. He can't finish. Just, I wonder, is there like... Gil's got worse finishing than him. But should we make Gil the shadow striker and make Leo the winger? Which goes against all principles, but I feel like Gil just finishes more of those shots. Leo is fantastic. The fact that he gets in those positions is because he's really good, but is composure 14? Like, he should finish them. It's 14. What's Gil's? Because there must be a reason. There's got to be something. Gil does miss as well. His composure's 1 better. Yeah, Gil does finish, but maybe Costin. Do we train... they're not left-footed though, are they? Is Leo left-footed? No, he's right-footed. And Gil's right-footed. Like, I just feel like we need that shadow striker to be a finisher. And Leo's just not a finisher. He's really good everywhere else, but he's not a finisher. He's missed 2 good chances there. And he might be my favourite player on this game, on this save, but I'd love it if he could just score a few more. Yeah, I don't know, Badger. It's frustrating. All right, Angelo's struggling. We don't really have the change for him with Martinelli out. He does get the chances. Yeah, I think it's probably smart to keep him there. Okay, Alisson saves. That might not be the end of this highlight. Those little tame headers often mean teams go at the other end and score. I wonder if we're going to do that. That'd be nice. Leo's going to score, isn't he? Leo's going to score, isn't he? Right, I've had enough. I've had enough. How you doing, James? I'm going to try Gil in there. I think you're right, Ollie. It might stop the chances being made, but that's 3 he's missed now. We could do... Do we try Gil in there or do I take him off? How well is Leo playing? He's not actually playing that well. Let's do... I'm going to take him off for Neymar. I think Neymar finishes one of those. And what's happening there? I was right, by the way, wasn't I, about the tame header and going up the other end and making the chance, by the way. He's actually not useless, though. He's not useless. He's really good. He just can't finish. Like, he's the only one who's had a chance. That's the thing here. Like, you can quite easily look at this on key highlights and think, he's rubbish. Neymar, if you show him up here, right, it's just the shadow striker. Neymar's as bad, see? Every chance has come through this shadow striker getting in behind. Every chance has been missed. Angelo's really struggling now. Do we have a striker? Do we do Bocao for Angelo? I'm going to do it. Take a risk. You look at DM change, you mean Bruno. He's not playing great, is he? Oh, look. Cesar's down to a 6.2. I feel like that's more pressing. 6.2 means he's being outplayed by his man. By another deflection shield, calling it, yeah. We don't have a centre-back change either, though. Actually, yeah, we do. Because we could do that. I'm going to do this. Oh, this is... We should be 3-0 up. With 10 to go, can we find a winner? Or do we just hope that this stays... 0-0's not the worst result. In all honesty, 0-0 is not the worst. But there's a high... Disallowed goal? What? We didn't even see it. We didn't even see it. Yeah, yellow cards is always mad skilly, isn't it? Is this a separate highlight? Or is this the... This is the disallowed goal, but we're seeing it after it's been disallowed. All right, well, don't panic about it. That was weird. Hey, how you doing, Shub? Welcome in, buddy. Respect the point. Exactly, Breezy. I mean, if this gives a goal now, I'm going to just jump down the hatch. It didn't. That's fine. Okay, we're seeing it for a third time. That was just weird. We take the point. We take the point. That was a bit tenet. It was, wasn't it? We take the point. In all honesty, we should have won that game, but Leo missed 3 chances in on goal. How is that man missing 3 chances in on goal, by the way? You know when you sign a really good player on FM and then you're like, well, they should be amazing, and then you just don't see them be amazing. Like, why is this guy not absolutely balling? Yeah, points better than nothing, but Leo hates scoring. Yeah. Weird ratings for all the team. I don't think we played bad, but the ratings were all over the place. You're right. Like, the 6.2 at the back seemed weird when we saw no highlights of Bayern doing anything. Weird. And also, by the way, chat, it's not like he's been terrible all the time. He's scored 11 this year and a 7.41 and got 10 assists. Like, he's also good. 13 in 27. He got 10 last year, look. 13 in all comps. Question, please. End of season meeting. What's the difference between Champions League latter stages, proper knockout stages? Oh, I can't ever remember that, Lulu. It's really annoying that you're basically doing a quiz, aren't you? Why does that happen in FM sometimes? I have a guy that has great stats but always gets like a 6.7 in match ratings unless he finds an assist. That might be down to the system you're using, Schuber. Like, if you swap him out for a different player, does a different player get better ratings? Because that's the test there to find out, is it the player or is it the system? Because often your system can mean that a certain position gets lower ratings because of just the way that everything plays. Like, my centre mid in our system rarely gets a good rating. Or is it to do with their hidden attributes, because that's often a thing. He looks physical. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have the defending or the tackling. What's your name? Secret Lick. I'm going to call you Isa. So yeah, there's a few different things that it could be, Shuba. I tend to think it's probably a system-related thing usually. And you kind of have to maybe just adjust what your expectations are for ratings. Because I think if you're winning games and Bruno, like have a look at my average ratings here, look, all the way down the side. Everybody is fantastic except for Bruno. Now that would be the case if I brought Adriel in. Because look at Adriel's average rating, also quite low. It's nothing to do with how they're actually playing. It is how they're playing, but it's more to do with the system. And the system, if you have a look at it, is pretty good and it's working. So I'm not going to change the system to try and get a better average rating out, because I think actually changing this to something that might get him better ratings, like making him play like less defensive, might mean that the whole tactic doesn't work because I don't have anybody defending in the middle here. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So it could be the system, or it could be the player, but I would tend to lean towards it being the player. To elaborate a bit, both players are Metzala support and have very similar attributes. One usually gets a 0.2, 0.3 on average when he played in the middle. Are they both playing at the same time, or is that when you swap one out for the other? So is that like you've got two Metzalas and one gets higher ratings? Or is that when you take one out in the same position and swap it with another one? Because that could be his hidden attributes, potentially. It could be his traits as well. Traits are massive in FM22. Like, they will do exactly this. Like, it doesn't really matter what you tell them to do in instructions. They will do their traits. So, for example, if you've got a player, let's use mine as an example here, that tries killer balls often, and one that doesn't, even though say he was just an anchor, he would still be trying to do those those killer balls, and that can affect his rating. So maybe just have a look at their traits a little bit as well. It's the classic when you win 6-0 and doesn't have a green rating. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Bruno is that guy. Bruno is always that guy, yeah. He's great, though. I think he's perfect for what we do, because he's a centre mid that can play and pass, but has good tackling and good positioning and can sit in and basically be a screen, which is why I've given him 3 more years on his contract and he's 30. He's been so important for this save. I'd rather have a goalkeeper with a lower rating. Yeah, because they haven't done anything. That's good. We've qualified for the Champions League, which means we've got our budgets for next year. Considering our overall money, our overall balance is not amazing. Isaac, got you. Is it Isaac or Isaac? Because I've taught both. Let me know on the pronunciation. We'll continue to get to the very end, the very bottom of how you pronounce your name. 45 mil. How would you guess? How much do you guess, chat? Initial budgets for next year. How much money are we going to get to spend? Ollie thinks 45. Isaac. No, that's how you pronounce it sometimes. 25, 36, 35, 32. All around the same sort of area, except for Leone, who went for £12.50. 22. 56 for Tsunami. I hope they give us a bit, but we don't. Our balance isn't amazing, so it might be lower. Let's find out who was going to win. 48. 48. I mean, I think Ollie might have won. It's 40. Yeah, I think Ollie's won there. I mean, 56 was close, definitely. Ollie went for 45, so I think he's just about pipped you, Tsunami. We'll take that, though. 48 million can get us a player or two. And I don't, honestly... We went quite hard last year in the window, didn't we? I honestly don't really think we need that many players. Where do you buy a player in this team, chat? I'd like to push on and win the Champions League, but I don't know where we buy a player. What we really need is players like Cesar to continue to grow into the best players in the world. Gil maybe to improve, which he will. He's 21. Leo to improve. He's 21. You want these players, Welton Costin, 21, to improve. That's where you become the best team in the world, isn't it? Yeah, Bundesliga prize money is mega. Yeah, you're right. Sub centre-back. Yeah, I do wonder if we need another centre-back. We've got some good ones. They are injured at the moment, some of them. He's suspended. Marcelo can come in and play centre-back or right-back or left-back. So he's a really good sub to have. Also only 21. Yeah, I do think we maybe need another one. Junior can kind of do it as well. They're not tall is the thing, though. Yeah, and we've also got Jolson that can play centre-back. Again, not massively tall, but he can do a job at 13 jumping reach, I think. And then Pereira comes in at left-back. I do wonder if we need to give Pereira a few more games. Like, this guy could be so important. I think his potential's dropped off a little bit. Is that because he's not played enough? Because he's only 19 still. But then again, if he gets to 4 stars, he's going to be sensational compared to what he is now. If he improves that much, I mean. Yeah, maybe centre-back. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just who's available and can we upgrade. Yeah, Militao, for example, would be a great upgrade, wouldn't he? Having those older, established real players, I think, is what takes you from being quite good in the Champions League to winning the Champions League. I think we found that a little bit in the Ajax save. That final season, it's because even though players were great and serviceable, we brought in worldies, or just a couple of worldies, and it took us to the next level. They actually have very similar traits too. Look to gain same age again. Schuba, I wonder if it's their... It is a weird phenomenon. It's definitely an FM thing. It could literally just be that. But Schuba, it could be their hidden attributes then maybe. Maybe it's their, consistency or something like that, which you won't be able to see necessarily unless... I think some skins will show you them. And also your coach report might show you them. But it could just be their hiddens. How many of them can you see on here? So, like, have a look at their pros here. All their cons, and just have a look, see if they've got anything that that makes you think that they're not going to be very good. It could also be how the opposition teams line up, because they're playing different games as well, Tsunami. There's so many variables, isn't there? Hey, Holly, how you doing, buddy? When you're doing the Pentagon Challenge, pencil me in for 2020. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I wouldn't do that as a save. I don't think. I wouldn't do that as just a long-term save, because we're how many months into FM22 now, are we? We are nearly at the end of the game cycle, and I'm in season 7. My stream saves are so slow. I think it's with good reason most of the time. I know we've missed a few streams, so maybe this is where we could keep it going faster. But if I tried to do a Pentagon, I'd have to not buy the game for 3 years. And I could stay on one game for 3 years, I think. So yeah, probably not. Good luck to Jack. Isaac, what save you plan to do on FM23? There's a few ideas. I'm actually not 100% sure yet. Yeah, we would be here forever. I think I want to go back to like a Hereford/Malvern type save. I think we might do lower league England and do like a long-term lower league English save with a team that's probably around Herefordshire or Worcestershire, because that's what we've done and it's been really successful. Like, they were so much fun, weren't they? We did, like, it might be like a Cadbury if we wanted to branch out. I've really thought about, do we do Cadbury because of the narrative there? Yeah, exactly, Ollie. It might still be, but I think that's what I want to do. Like a Malvern or a Hereford. I really like doing those saves, and then you get in touch with those teams and things like that. Like, I still want to go and do like a Malvern, go watch a Malvern match and do like a meetup with people. So I think there's quite a fair few people from around there, and I'm sure some people would come too. I think it could be a lot of fun. That Hereford save was so good. Like, winning the Champions League, I felt so accomplished when we did that. But then, who will be our friendly team? That's true, actually. Have you seen that? I don't know if it actually happened. Did you see Ajorque being linked with Hertha on deadline day? That was fun. I was like, that would make that good, wouldn't it? I recommend Banbury just got promoted and they have their stadium on a mountain or a hill. I like it. That's like Malvern was good because it's in the Malvern Hills. Look at Gil. Look at Gil go. Go, Gil, go. 4.5 stars. You love that. I know stars mean nothing, but they are nice to look at, aren't they? When they go to this, like, look, go on, Gil. Go on, Gil. Yeah, actually, we'd be sacked in the mountains then, wouldn't we? That was one of the weirdest, the most bizarre interactions on this website. When we were about to get sacked by Hertha and someone said, you're getting sacked in the mountains instead of you're getting sacked in the morning. Outrageously good. It does. It gets the endorphins pumping. You're right, James. All right, chat. This is actually massive. We are missing 2 very important players as well, but we are playing a Champions League quarter-final in the next game. The big games come thick and fast here. Champions League quarter-final against Sociedad. We have a huge chance of progressing in the Champions League here. Missing our best player, Costin, though. I say he's probably our best player. Missing our first-choice left-back in Jolson. Look at Jolson's rating, by the way. Really good. Gabby failing a fitness test is also really annoying. But do you know what? Let's see what the... I was wondering. I think we probably go Pereira, don't we? And who do we line up on this left-hand side? We are a little bit lacking at left wing. Like, we've used Neymar there. We've used... I wish Leo could play there a bit. There's a thing I'm thinking, but don't know what you think. That's a very, what? Lordalina should be on the bench, I think. Maybe instead of Lazaro. Yeah, Vinny left wing, Gil striker, Leo right wing, Neymar shadow striker. Like, is this the time? Do you know what? I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, how can we get somebody... Where can we move Leo? Do you know what? Should we... We could even do Angelo left wing. He's only half a star there. I swear we were training him there. He's still training there. And still hasn't... I guess he's just not played games there. Do we train Angelo to play this left wing part? This left wing role? He's left-footed. He's got all of the attributes for it. Like, now's not the time to do this, but would that solve our problem a bit there? Or would signing Brian solve our problem a bit here? Because we could do... Vinicius can play there. Obviously right-footed, which is annoying. But then you do this, look. And Neymar comes in. And Neymar loves the Champions League. I don't hate it. Swap those. I may be worried about... No, do you know what? I'm not worried because Angelo's there. I'd train him but not play him there for this game. Well, he's been training there for ages is the thing. I'm not going to play him there. Now, you're right, because he hasn't got the familiarity. He's been training there for ages, though. Vinicius can play there for sure, look. What is his left foot actually like? Where do I see that? Tactics. He's got a fairly strong left foot anyway, Vinicius. I think he'll be fine there. Does he have... He doesn't have cut inside either, so... I think we do that. Pereira and Adriel for Bruno. That's an interesting shout. I'm going to stick with Bruno, I think. And the rest of the team is like that. We're away from home. With players missing. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this, but I'd like to... If we do lose, I'd like to make sure it's not by too many. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go with it, Ollie. How you doing, Otto? Welcome in, buddy. Could manage British Airways. Would be a good story to sign many players from different continents. Do British Airways have a team? That's mental. Maybe. Isaac plays for them. He's still at Sociedad. Oyarzabal is still at Sociedad as well. They've retained a lot of their good players here, which is probably why they're in the Champions League quarters. They're looking good. Here we go. Probably don't need our team twice, do we? Let's have a look at what they're doing. Corner to us. Gabriel! Near post header. Do you know what? Let's have it.
Gabby.
You're my boy. Come on.
You're my Gabby boy.
Gabriel, near post header. Champions League quarter-final goal. We take it. Great start. Great start. Yeah, he could be. It's just where, like, is his finishing going to let him down there as well? Isaac, like, if his problem is the finishing at shadow striker, it might be that, like, he can't finish. He can't finish his dinner. That's why Leo's not the striker. Also, I'm in the way. Let me move. Did you see that baby leg he just did? This here is an example of why we don't make him the striker. Did he kick the ground? The stream doesn't end until Hertha win the Champions League. It does. What a goal that is. And that is why this stream will end before that point. Because they'll score worldies like this. That's a lovely finish. 1-1 then. Back to square one. He's just curled it in. Alisson's got nowhere near it. Great goal. See, Leo, if you'd scored, that would have been quite helpful. Another corner, though. It's gone over from Cesar. I think we already know the FM23 upsave got to be Cadbury, right? Yeah, we did talk about it. Possibly. It's one of the names. It's one of the options. There are some other ones, though. Here comes Sociedad again. Mikel Merino. Who did Merino play for? Was it Newcastle? It was, wasn't it? Had a weird little spell at Newcastle, didn't he? What is this football we're playing at the back here? It's very dangerous. But you know me, that Danger's my middle name. It's not. It's Andrew, actually. And now we're managing... Oh, it's bounced through! Oh, it's in from Angelo! What a weird goal! He smashed it in, though. We should samba. What a weird goal. This thing is annoying. They've booted it against each other, I think, and then he's volleyed it in. The finish is nice. It's nice. We've got a corner straight away. We've gone close from all of these. We've hit the bar from this one. So we've scored one, headed one narrowly over, and hit the bar now from Neymar corners. I think we underestimate how good Neymar's set pieces are, you know. Whenever we play him, we always see an uptick in our set piece prophecy.
Not been around tons, but well done on
scoring.
some sick content
thank you,
recently.
Jojo. 2 years, not been around tons, but well done on some sick content recently. Hey, Jojo, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you as always. 2 years is wild. Thank you, dude. Chat, can we show some love?
Okay.
We've got a penalty, by the way. Proficiency, that works, doesn't it? Neymar loves the Champions League. He loves it. It's his favourite thing in the world. Proficiency, yeah, good work. Neymar's made it 3-1 and we're in dreamland. Maybe Neymar needs to play a bit more. 8 now. I wonder, because his physicals are so poor, but the set pieces alone. Another one goes close. I don't think we see this when it's... who even takes our usual set pieces? I think it's Welton Costin, isn't it, when he plays? He's got really good attributes, but I don't think they get connected with as much. Leo on the... Right, Leo, you are upsetting me, mate. I think every highlight we've seen of Leo has been bad. He's got the Tellez gene, yeah. Merino. Good save, Alisson. Why is Leo bad? How do you manage to change the club name? You do it in the pre-game editor. You basically like... where you can create teams and change players and all those things. Do it in the pre-game. So we changed Hertha to Hertha Brazil. Gave them a load. There's loads of things that have been changed about it. Isak scored. He's offside, I believe. I actually went to get the ball. He might be on here. He's having an Indian summer. He is. Oh, it's a goal. He is onside. Okay, it's 3-2. This game is not over. Half-time 3-2. What is defending? Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in the pre-game editor. Absolutely. What is pre-season? We got a free kick, Bruno. I'll come back to that. Come back to me, Jim. Why does pre-season start immediately after the season ends in my custom database? I've checked the dates in the editor. Froobsy, I don't know. That sounds like an issue. I definitely don't have enough experience with the editor to know the answer to that, but there are lots of people in the community that do. Maybe put it on Twitter, find people who can help you or something, or go to the forums or something. Isak scored a great goal the other night. He did. Great finish. Like the way he just lets it run across his body and finishes it. Gil! He's at the post. Just got ignored. That's annoying. Sorry, Froobsy. I wish I could help, but I don't know. Sorry. Why is the Club World Cup coded so poorly in the game? The Club World Cup is a bit of a weird... It is a bit weird, isn't it? Is it coded poorly? Why is it coded poorly? Do you mean because it's only every 3 years or whatever? I think they did move to and change to that, didn't they? I don't really know. Dodo is struggling, so he probably needs to come on. Let's do 2 changes. Vinicius is also struggling on that left wing. I say struggling. He's playing... Let me go back. With an injury, so I think we need to change him. Let's do Savio and then do Junior. 2 changes. Free kick. An extra goal here. Gabriel should score from there. Just knock it in. He went across goal and looped it. An extra goal here would be lovely, wouldn't it? Here's Neymar with another corner. Cesar, he's headed it wide. Yeah, back at school on Monday. I had training days Thursday, Friday, Otto. And then back with the kids in on Monday, yeah. Morning, Clates. However, how's the stream been so far? Yeah, good. Thank you, CJ. How are you, dude? Good so far. We've drawn to Bayern. We're just about beating Sociedad at the moment. Another injury. Neymar's going to have to come off. Do you know what? What a weird... Why is Gil on a 6.2? Should we keep Neymar on or not? This game is like extended highlights. It is, isn't it? How you doing, Adam? Hope you're good. Did you, James? Nice. Nice. Adam, thank you very much for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Brand new sub. Let me do some emotes. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the team. Gil or Neymar off here? We probably should do Nate. Let's change Gil's position and do Neymar off. He's injured. Let's see if we can just get to the end of this game. I said as long as we are still in the game, I'd be happy. So having a slight lead would be delicious. A draw would be quite annoying at this stage, but wouldn't be the end of the world. Go on, Savio. He's won it back. I'll have to watch the best team in the north. In the northeast play. Enjoy, CJ. Who have they got? I can't remember the fixtures off the top of my head now. That should be Leo. Just shoot. Leo, mate. It was an open goal. And now he's kicked a man. I just want Leo to do something good. Just do something good at some point. Why doesn't he shoot? Exactly. He's actually played a 7 there as well. We've won the game. Neymar with an 8. I think 2 assists. An assist and a goal from Neymar. Alisson got the assist for the Angelo goal where they booted it against each other, which was weird. We'll take it, though. You got Palace. Home debut. Oh, yeah, it will be, I'm sure. Palace at home. Merseyside derby for Liverpool. That's annoying. 7 weeks means he's probably going to miss the next round of the Champions League if we go through, right? Vinicius out. And also, I think this one's not as bad. Yeah, 1 to 3 days. Hey, Adam! Thank you for gifting a sub over to Dunu. Or Dunu. Thank you, buddy. Adam's come in, by the way. Can we show some appreciation for this? He's come in. He's dropped a follow. He's subscribed. And now he's gifted a sub. You're in. You've made the team. You're into Team Clates. Breezy's used the correct emote as well. Love that from you, Breezy. Adam, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, dude.
Okay.
Get your Trents in here. Get your Trent... the best animated emote on Twitch. I'm saying it. With the assist there, you see. He smashed it. What a guy. Also, Froobsy, thank you for the follow, dude. Neymar. Well played, my guy. There we go. Chat, can we do this? This is my request to you. Any gifted subs? Can we get the Trent? It's an underused emote. I want to see the Trent emote used for every gifted. I forget as well. Maybe I should put it on a button and that will prompt people to do it. Well done, Breezy. Look what you've inspired here. This is beautiful. And Froobsy's just done some lovely stuff there. This shall be the new normal. Yes, you're officially an influencer. I think that is that's the threshold for being an influencer. I think as well. Why don't we just use it every time there's an assist in game? That might be pushing it. I'm not against it, but that might be overkill. BRB going to quit my job now. Perfect. Sure, it'll be fine. That'll be fine, I'm sure. Hand in your resignation with that as the evidence. I'm sure they'll be like, fair enough. Every time the right back gets an assist, that's better. Maybe every time there's a short corner, a corner taken quickly. Not sure we take many. We haven't seen many Origi goals in FM, have we? I'd like them to put that in FM 23. Holly, if you could sort that, please. That is who I'm going to go to with every feature request now. Yeah, why are you leaving? Have you seen the Trent emote? I've got people using that around these parts. Praise you. 10 out of 10s in training from Gil and from Paulo Cesar. We've got a home game, which means Emerson comes back in. I was having a look at Emerson, by the way. I did not realise, or maybe I just forgot, Emerson's either-footed in goal and is improving. I don't know if we've looked for a while yet, but let's have a look at his his development, his progress, because I feel like he's got a lot better and he is growing as a goalkeeper. Have we actually seen many? Yeah, is the answer. Like 3 for concentration is big growth. 2 for one-on-ones, 1 for passing, 1 for communication. That's 2 for stamina and 1 for strength that you can't see underneath me there as well. How you doing, Beyond? Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're well. How are things? The first touch is a drawback. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to goalkeepers that are Brazilian. It is a really low first touch, isn't it, at 6? It is like the one problem. Composure. Then how important is composure? I think it's more important for a sweeper, right? Rather than a... Yeah, you don't need it as a goalkeeper. If you have a sweeper keeper, it is important. That's good that that's low, I think. Passing's improving as well, which is good. I also like that it was expensive, but I like that we've bought ourselves some time on Emerson. We've bought ourselves time to develop Emerson whilst we can use Alisson. I'm good. How are you? I'm currently doing a save where I'm Wolves, but can only sign Portuguese players. I like it. That's a great idea for a save. How's it going? Yeah, you can do really good stuff with that. It's obviously part of their vision as well to sign them, so you keep them happy on that regard. I think a few people in the network save have struggled with it because of the Portuguese thing. So just Wolves then, yeah. It is mad how many Portuguese players they've got. It is mad. I quite like it. It's quite interesting. Okay. We are playing. Your transfer policy is at the Python digesting the pig stage. Yeah. Shall we do what should we do here? Well, obviously Emerson comes in. Don't know if I want Marcelo at right back. I wonder if we do that way around as well and play Pereira. So we want to give Pereira games, don't we? We're missing Dodo and Vinicius for this, by the way. Martinelli's still not back. Neymar is very tired, the poor lad. He is 48, so fair play to him. Our bench looks a bit sparse there, doesn't it? The quick pick keeps picking Adriala ahead of Bruno. I don't hate it. He's not fully fit, though. Now, what do we do? Savio at right wing's weird. Surely we do something else. We're just missing players, aren't we? Bocal's going to play. Is that too many changes? Where are Bielefeld in the league? If they're bottom, we're not doing this. They're 11th. Is that too many changes, or are we okay with where we are in the league? There's 5 games to go and we've got a 10-point lead. We kind of need to just finish it off, don't we? That is a lot of changes made. Do you know what? Let's do Bruno. And then I think I'm mostly okay with it. Second half of the season, 4th in points. You start the second season very well in the early stage and sit 3rd. Yeah, fair enough then. That first season, I really don't like. You're not going to do much, are you? So there's no point finishing too high and getting expectations too high. That's what I always think. That's why with the Southampton save on YouTube, I was like happy to finish. Was it 10th or 11th? Otherwise, they expect too much second season, and then you get a free hit at it because it doesn't change much, does it? So I think first season you just write it off a little bit and just use it to establish yourself. I think 11th is fine, especially if then you can have a good second season. All right, here come Bielefeld. Paulo should get there. He does. We've got a few changes in here. Pereira, Bocao up front. Gill's playing as the shadow striker, which means Leo's gone right wing. Means hopefully he doesn't have the shots. Angelo should have the shot. How have you missed? What's happened to our finishing today? Yeah, I do need to drink my coffee. Good shout. Cheers. That was genuinely an open goal for Angelo there. And they're going to score, aren't they? Yep. Genuinely an open goal. We miss it and then they score at the other end. Good stuff. We've had a couple like that. Like Leo's misses. Leo had an open goal where he didn't shoot. And they've scored at the near post against Emerson. Hey, Gambling!
Blues resubscribed.
Gambling, thank you for the 25 months.
Chat.
As an insane amount of months. Thank you for the resub, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're well, my friend. Good morning to you. Is it bright and early where you are? Angelo does score, but he's onside. We take it. We take it. It's 1-1. That first season was all about establishing our tactical vision and bringing a young core of Portuguese players to take us to success. Exactly. Fluky, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, dude? This kind of goal disturbs my equilibrium. Which one? The one we conceded or this one we've just scored? They must fix this thing where you're close to score from a good angle. Yeah, they do miss a lot of those. I guess it does happen. The concession, yeah, it was annoying, wasn't it? I agree. Corner from Gil, who's now on corners, and he's got the assist because Gabriel smashed it in.
Gabby,
with his head. Smashed it in with his head. All right, we've turned it around. We're back in front. Nice. Good stuff. Welcome in, by the way, Siskers. Hope you're good, my friend. Big header. Keeper is flailing about. Not getting anywhere near it. Back to our usual programming. You're right. Oh, Bocco. A little cheeky little effort. This could be a highlight up the other end, though. When the keeper gathers like this, it usually goes up the other end. Let's see. He's taking his time. Who's this, Nick Pope? By the way, talking of... I love the discussion about the time wasting. We won't go into that too much, by the way, the Newcastle thing. But if you thought Newcastle's time wasting was bad on Wednesday, get ready. What a finish that is, Welton Costin, by the way. Get ready for Jordan Pickford in the Merseyside derby today. Get ready. Whole new level. I think Pickford's was bad on Tuesday. And we're going to see something completely. Pickford's been bad for it in other Merseyside derbies. It's going to be ridiculous today, I'm sure of it. Great finish that by Welton Costin, by the way. 3-1. Basically white, Leonie. You know, like a white that's a white. To be honest, we had it was mainly white. It was a sort of yellowied white. So we wanted to brighten it up and make it look nice and clean. But they also, the previous owners had this mad wallpaper, like shiny silver wallpaper up on two of the walls in the living room. So to be honest, the main reason to get everything painted was to strip that off and get that redone. And then start with a bit of a blank canvas, like go white everywhere. And then if we want to do anything else, we can, sort of thing. So that's the plan. It's now nice and clean and white and looks good. Serra's made it 3-2. Yanni Serra scores every time we play them. He is Tsunami, yeah. You're welcome for Carvalho. He's so good, Jojo. I love Fabio Carvalho. Like every time he's played, and it's always been in... That's, I think, so often players come on and have like little cameos and you see nothing of them and you just wonder about their ability. Fabio Carvalho's played about half an hour in total and he's looked really good in every 10-minute little stint he's had. And there's a lot of the time it's been a lot of pressure on him because Liverpool have needed something and he's been the only real option to bring on and do stuff. I really like him. Reminds me a lot of Coutinho at Liverpool. You fact this about Paqueta's 20-minute cameo. I think you really see, like, if they can make an impact in a short amount of time, you can kind of go, do you know what? There's a player in there. I've not seen Paqueta's 20 minutes, but I know exactly what you mean. What am I doing here? Bocco's not playing great, so I'm going to swap him. Lordolino's going to come on. I'm spending my morning looking at paint. Yeah. He didn't do anything special. It's just so obvious he's levels above. Yeah, it's just like their little touches on the ball and like confidence on it. And like, you know, a lot of players come on and look nervous and they play safe. Carvalho was coming on and doing like wanting to get on the ball and beating players. He's really good. And I imagine, yeah, same for Paqueta. He's scoring today, is he? I was getting giddy every time he touched the ball. Yeah, that's always nice. New signings are so exciting, aren't they? Angelo Scoreman. We've got 15 to play here, and we are only 3-2 up. I'd like another. Maybe from this corner. Maybe Gabriel head in the corner. Or Cesar. That'll do. Ah! What's happening? They're on the break. Yeah, looking forward to the weekend's football. Andres Pereira's been great, but if we still had Fab, there's no chance we get relegated. Fulham have been really impressive. There is the goal. Come on. Gabriel, near post header. Get in. That's what you need in times like this. Yeah, Andreas has been good, hasn't he? Fulham have been good. I think games like the Arsenal game, like who did Fulham beat at the Fulham beat Brighton, right? Games like that just show the credentials of a team like Fulham. They're a serious team that maybe like you always wonder, is it like new season bounce sort of thing? Often you'll see that with promoted teams, won't you, where they come in and start really well and then the longevity of the Prem sees them fade out a bit. I'm not sure if we'll see that much from Fulham. They look really good. You've got a player that's going to score at least every other game in Mitrovic. That goes a long way to staying in the league, doesn't it? Found some money in Jeff Bezos' couch. Get in. Modern Age, thank you for the 3 months, dude. Hope you're well, my friend. Yeah, and there's definitely 3 worse teams than them, George. You're right. Bournemouth being one of them, Leonie. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Jojo. Exactly. That's how I felt. Seeing that them beat them, I was like, they might be a decent team. Obviously, they've had good, like, played well against Liverpool. I think they played well against Arsenal. But I was like, they might be a proper team because Brighton are a proper team as well, aren't they? Proper club. Bruno for Adriel. Who else is knackered? Everyone. Bournemouth, Forest, and I think Everton are a worse team than them. I think Villa at the moment are a worse team than them. I would have thought Southampton were a worse team than them, Breezy. But do you know what? I've been fairly impressed with them. I keep backing Southampton to win games because I'm like, do you know, like, I don't think they're that bad. They're a very weird team though. Like Saints could beat Chelsea and then lose 3-0 to Forest. Do you know what I mean? That's how I feel. That was a good win. We've won that 4-2 there, and I need to rest some players because we were so tired, and we've got the Sociedad game, haven't we? Let's do these lads. It's in 3 days. Football is just pain, yeah. It's going to be a long season with Bournemouth. Yeah, Breezy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not sure about Wolves in that spare, right? I think Leicester could be in trouble. Leicester need to turn things around pretty quickly. Leicester have got Brighton this weekend, haven't they? Leicester are in trouble. I mean, they're bottom of the league, so they are in trouble. Have we won the league? We won the league! Why didn't we lift the trophy or do anything? We've won the league! Yes! Didn't even realise. Yeah, I think Wolves got too many good players, is what I just feel like. We've won the league, everybody. Delighted with it. We've won the Bundesliga. Did Bayern drop points or something? Consecutive Bundesliga wins. Let me see that Bundesliga table. 13 clear with 4 to go. So yeah, we have won it. Did Bayern lost to Freiburg? That's why we didn't see it. They played later and lost, meaning that we didn't see our trophy lift. But we've won it again. Are we still in Europe though? Yeah, beyond we are. We are. We've got a second leg against Sociedad now for a place in the semi-finals. If we're winning 3-2 from the first leg, if we can get through, who's left in it? Oh, Milan are beating PSG. Oh my word. If imagine Lazio can come back here. If Milan, Napoli and Lazio get through, we've actually got a huge chance. Pray that PSG go out. Because, do you know what? I'd maybe back us against Liverpool. Maybe. That's going to be tough. You know what? I'd start resting players in the league. Absolutely now. I didn't realise we'd won the league. We're definitely going to rest players in the league and go for it. We don't need to play Alisson at all now in the league, do we? Not even in the home games. We are all about the Champions League now. Coffee is just about gone. Let's finish it. Cheers, everyone. Champions League is our aim. Absolutely. Yeah, Italy are strong in this save, Schuber. This is the first season they've been this strong, but they are definitely strong, yeah. Shall I tweet this? Well, it's just normal, isn't it? We won the league. Come here. It's normal. Does the save end with a UCL win? Probably not, no. The save genuinely probably just ends when FM23 comes out. Because the problem with saying that is that if we win it this year, we never get to see players like Breitas, who we got really excited about signing. And we don't get to see how, like, our players develop, like Pereira or Emerson and things. I'd rather just go until we get to the end, to be honest. We do what the OG Hertha couldn't, invincible. I'm not sure we do that. Not sure. So there's no point ending it for now as it's too late in the year. Exactly. If there's nothing, what we're going to do in the time between anyway. So I think we just keep playing. Like there's a lot of storylines still here. And I don't know if we win the Champions League this year anyway. I'm not sure we're quite there yet. Like if we get Liverpool over 2 legs in the semi, I think we might struggle. If we get a Lazio or a Napoli or a, who's the other team in there? Herbert. Not him. If we get one of those and make it to a final, I'd maybe back us to beat a Liverpool in a 1-game shootout. A bit like in the Ajax save where we got Bayern in the final and destroyed them. If we play Bayern over 2 legs there, I think we lose. Because of the home advantage and things. We've had a bid for plus Van Ter. Wasn't he our player? I swear we used to have Van Ter. For Jonathan from Church. That's quite an interesting bid. I like it when the AI offer players. Did we used to have him? Yeah, we used to have him. Has he developed? I mean, he's not terrible. I knew that we used to have him. They want to give us him back plus 200k and take Jonathan from Church. Jonathan from Church is probably better than Van Ter, though. Yeah, exactly, Schuber, yeah. Can't wait for FM23. FM greater than FIFA. I agree. He wants to go, though. We can create a dynasty. That's kind of what I want. Beyond, yeah. Batshuayi actually left Chelsea on a permanent. Did he actually go? Where did he go to? Because I thought he was going to go to Forest and then didn't go, right? What actually happened? I don't know what to do with this. I don't really want Van Ter, so I guess we reject it. And then he'll get upset and then we'll say we want 4 million for him. Or something. And then he'll be fine. And then nobody will offer 4 million. That's how this goes. Imagine you could play your games. Well, I don't think it's then not a manager game. Imagine the games looked more like FIFA, and I think we're onto something. It is still a bit mad, isn't it? And you know how much I love this game. You went to Fenerbahce, did it? Oh, there you go then. I didn't realise that. But like, if you go back to FM12, the match engine, the way the match engine works and how advanced it is in terms of the movements of the player and the decisions that each player is making, etc., massively improved. 100%. But the aesthetic of it and how it actually looks, it's a bit mad that it isn't better. And I know that's really hard to do, but there are mobile games that look better. Probably. And I love this game. And I just really would like, I don't know. I don't know how it happens, but it kind of is a bit mad, isn't it? You still play on 2D? I love 2D, yeah. All right, we are playing Champions League. Let's see what we've got for this one. Bockhouse starting is a bit weird. Who plays up front here? Gil, and then we know how much Neymar loves the Champions League, so I think I'm going to play him. And we go with this. No, we don't go with this. Where is Gabriel? Why would you not play? Okay. Champions League second leg. Sociedad. 3-2 up from the first leg. No mistakes here. Leo to score in this game. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Leo hat-trick would actually be very Leo. Yeah, I like it, Schuber, when they do player exchange deals. It's fun, isn't it? That's why I wanted to accept it, but I didn't want their player. And I didn't really want to sell our player, so probably shouldn't. That's why I didn't. All right. Neymar's in. I love how both City and Arsenal did documentaries. It's really interesting to see both sides of what happened in both dressing rooms. Yeah, they are very insightful. They are quite enjoyable, aren't they? I haven't watched the Arsenal one yet, though. Neymar! He loves the Champions League. He loves the Champions... He might be 49. He's got a year older than earlier when I said his age. He might be 49, but he loves the Champions League. Rounds the keeper. I think Alisson just gets an assist here, does he? No, Gil knocks it down and then Leo plays it through. Leo assist. Good finish, though. Oh, 100% Schubert. I don't want Liverpool to do one. I like watching the documentaries. I don't want Liverpool to do one. Do you remember, what was it called? The one that they being Liverpool? The Rodgers thing. And like the envelopes and stuff. We don't need that. Yeah, his name was the new Miura. It'd be cool if he kept playing and didn't retire. I had a player that refused to retire once. He was Brazilian. He was called Tuck. And he was a defensive midfielder. And I think we were Telford. It was me and John playing. I think we were AFC Telford. And it glitched. And his birth date changed in game to 1066. And he refused to retire. So he was like 50 something. And he was still just in our squad. And you couldn't offer him a new contract because he said he was retiring or something. And he just didn't retire. And he just kept getting older and older and older. And we could play him. So every time we were like winning, we'd bring on Tuck as our DM. We loved him. He's probably my favourite ever player. He was a new gen, like a regen. Probably my favourite ever player on any... Actually, I think he might have been a real player. I don't know how we ended up with him. On any FM ever. Tuck, defensive midfielder. About 53, still playing. Gil! Scores! 2-0! The Wrexham documentary is very good. Yeah, I've not seen that one either, actually. The only time I sit down to watch documentaries is when I watch with Kat. And we'll watch, like, a documentary. Or, like, a series. And I'm not sure... it's a difficult ask to get Kat to sit down and watch a Wrexham documentary. I'm not sure. To be fair, I think she'd actually enjoy like the Arsenal one. Like we watched a bit of the F1 ones, Drive to Survive, and she liked that. Super Paul Mullin. I don't know what that means. Hi, how you doing, Diabetic? Had to do some Spider-Mans to try and find something. Didn't find it. However, did you have a league game? We did have a league game. Allison did not play. We beat Bielefeld. We've won the league. Call me when Attenborough does a sports doc and I'll tune in. Perfect. Best one I've seen is the Sunderland one. I did watch all of the Sunderland one. It was really good. Oh, he's a Wrexham striker, is it? Got ya. That makes sense, Diabetic. She's not a fan of top flight non-league football. She's not. Well, I don't know. We've never tried, so maybe she is. We've won the league because Bayern later on in the day lost to Freiburg. We didn't see us lift the trophy. Neymar scored again. He loves the Champions League. It's his favourite thing. We're 4-0 up. We're going to the Champions League semi-finals, everybody. I think we can say that now. It's 7-2 on aggregate. Why could I not remember how to say that word there for a second? Yeah, we're going to play Can't Catch You in the rest of the league. We're probably going to rest our team because we've got a Champions League semi-final coming up soon. Yeah, this is really easy. This is why... How easy this is why I think we win the Champions League this year if we avoid Liverpool in the draw. If we get Liverpool in the draw, we lose to them at Anfield and it isn't this easy at home because it's 2 legs. If we get them in the final, I think we can blow them away like this. Or at least we have a better chance. If we play them in the semis, I think we might still lose. We did beat Man City, though. We did beat them in a knockout, so maybe. Oh, yeah, did we? Oh, we had the draw already, didn't we? I forgot. Oh, we need to check the draw. Was it PSG? Because PSG were 1-0 down in the first leg. They lost at home in the first leg of the Champions League. So it might have been PSG, right? I seem to remember. It has been drawn, hasn't it? You're right. We need to check. We're 5-0 up here, by the way. Angelo's just scored a volley. We need to start resting. We don't even need to. Costin's got 4 assists. Yeah, FM parted the seas for us. They did, didn't they? We got like the best draw we could possibly get. Oh, I'm starting to believe. And you know what comes with belief? If you're a pessimist, pain. Gil, it's 6. It's 6-0 At half time. Damn you not streaming for ages. I know. I'm sorry, Ollie. You're right. Are you playing Bournemouth? Leonie's like, really? Really? Gill smashed it in. Can't finish, but long shots. Yes, he can. A game of one half. I mean, there's more time for another goal. We might get another. It might be 7. Because we've booted it over the top for Angelo. He's got support. If he finds Vinicius... Is it Vinicius in there? I can't remember. Instead, it's Jolson. It's Neymar. It's 7. It's 7. At half time. It's 10-2 on aggregate. What's the time? Do a joke, chat. What's the time, Sociedad? 10-2. Ah, classic. This could get embarrassing. I think it might have already got embarrassing. Yeah, something like that, Dirty Dog, yeah. 8 finishing, 12 long shots. That's why we want him to take every shot from outside the box. Oh, was it? Beyond, I might have to watch that. Oh my God, there was... Who's reffing this? Andre Mariner? God, I'm doing jokes today. We're still playing. 3 minutes added on and we're still... Right, half time. All right, we're 7-0 up at half time. And Sinks is like, this could get embarrassing. I've pressed the wrong button. I've just... Chat. We're 7-0 up. And I've just told my players, I am not happy with your performance out there. The weirdest thing about this is that these guys love it. These guys... Cesar motivated by that. Bruno motivated. Some of them didn't love it. Neymar, Welton, Gill and Angela. They were demotivated there. But that was a mistake. Shall I maybe talk to these guys? Right, I made it worse. Get me out of here. I made it worse. Keep it... Yeah, you know what? High expectations. Yeah, it's anybody... I even then praised them, but they just confused them. Classic Warnock. It was a bit, wasn't it? All right, I've not made any changes, but I don't know if we need to. We're going to rest in the league anyway, aren't we? Yeah, okay, strikers, you might have been good. You scored 7. Fair play. Changed it to tell them that they were good and they still hated it. So, do you know what? We'll see how they do second half now. Ready for the comeback. When Sociedad score 8 here, it's going to be upsetting, isn't it? 7-0 at home. Angelo. Yeah, I've ruined him. He's now baby legging it. This could be 8. Neymar. Gabriel. He's headed it wide. Okay. Where should we make our changes here? Maybe let's give Pereira a little run out at left back. For Jolson. Let's give Adriel a run out in midfield. If you can score 7, they can score 8. Yeah, technically, you're not wrong. I haven't jumped on the F1 manager train yet, Dirty Dog. I just don't think I'd be very good at it. I might do, but I haven't yet, no. Demand more. They'd hate it. I haven't jumped on it yet. We did talk about whether we should stream that, didn't we? I do wonder. I think it'd be content because I would have no idea what I'm doing in it. Like, I would be a complete noob at something like F1 Manager. I haven't even played, like, F1 games, really. So, you know how you learn about which tyres to go with, and if you're in the wet, you should do this, and how many laps, like all of these things. I don't even know how to do those. You're not very good at FM, but still play it. Tell me about the network game, Ollie. Yeah, I've got Haaland, and Mike did it all. I know. It's 8. Yeah, it's not like FM at all, no. It's so addicting, very good game. I feel like if I do play it, I will play all of it on stream. Like, I won't go and play it first, get to know the game, and then play it. If I do play any F1 Manager, I think I'm going to play it all as a noob. And it'll be like, chat, tell me what to do. And we'll do it together. Kunagato striker time. I don't know if... it's a bit disrespectful. It's a bit Richarlison, isn't it? We're going to do Bocao up front, though. Oh, these are both on hat tricks. Let's do Leo off then, and then we'll do Bocao out front. Yeah, Haaland is different gravy. By the way, chat, I don't know if... Well, Ian's not here, I don't think, but I believe there are a couple of spaces left in the network game, and we're about to start a new season. So, if you would like to join the network game, there is a ticket system in the Discord where you can apply, and one of the mods will get to you and let you know which teams are available and how it's going to work and everything. So, if we've got basically as the general way it works is that we've got up to 20 of us playing as Premier League teams. We're into season number 3 now, and it's good fun. We play maybe once or twice a week, and it's very relaxed. If you can't make it, your assistant manager is in charge, sort of thing. We've had loads of people sacked. I've won the league both times. What days and times do you do that? It's usually like a Tuesday and a Thursday evening, but each week we'll decide when we can do it, so it might change about slightly. Very relaxed, very chilled, but... and if you can make it for a bit and want to play for a bit and then you can't, sort of thing, we've got a system where people are coming and going a bit. But now's a good time to join if you wanted to. I think there's 3 or 4 spots available because it's the end of a season. We're just about to start a new one. We want 10! Yeah, we do actually. We do want 10. I'd like a 10th goal here. I've made all my subs. I'm going to praise them. Maybe that'll... Why do teams never score a 10th? Why does it never happen? Anyway, I downloaded the Ajax save, did an auction for Adeyemi, got to 100 mil from internet. Then just before I sold, I got an Asian drinks company which sold the... Oh, did they? Ollie, did you get... in the Ajax save, they got a sponsorship which fixed it. That's interesting. So maybe it wouldn't have been the end of the save if we didn't win it. But I'm glad that we did win it because we might not have got that either. But that's actually cool that you managed to... It's definitely a challenge. That's why I put it on the Patreon, because... If people wanted to take that save, there is a real challenge to try and get Ajax out of the financial. Like, you've just won the Champions League, but you've also got this massive financial issue going on. So, like, yeah, it's a definite fun save to do. All right, we are into... Let's find out who we've got, actually. Do we know who we're playing in the Champions League yet? Oh, it's Napoli or Juventus. And I think Napoli are leading. Can I see where they... Quarters. Napoli are leading against Juventus. If Napoli beat them, I think we're in a great spot. Are they above them in the league? Yeah, Juventus are top. We've got a real chance of a Champions League final here. Oh, God. Oh, are they out? PSG are out. They're on the other side. So did Liverpool go through, though? Lazio or Liverpool, and Liverpool lead in that. PSG have been knocked out by... Oh, my God. This is such a big chance. These Juventus games are huge now. We've got a really big chance of this. It's probably going to be tomorrow, just being... I don't think we can get through everything today before the Liverpool game. So let's just think about that. But tomorrow could be a Champions League... final stream if we can get past. Let's find out who wins, Napoli or Juventus here. Yeah, I'm sure. Just go 4-0 up. Who's gone through? Napoli. It's Napoli. They've beaten Juventus on pens. I don't think we could have asked for much more. It will be Liverpool in the final if we go through, which is tough. They've also got Haaland, by the way. But we've got ourselves to a situation where we're playing Napoli in a Champions League semi-final without being disrespectful, and maybe we're taking this a little bit lightly, but surely this is like all we could have hoped for, right? Liverpool just beat Man City 8-0 in my save. I hope they're not in that mood. I wonder how how are Liverpool doing in the league? See, they're only 3rd. City are way better, and we beat City. City had Mbappe, who scored 34. Liverpool do have Haaland. But, I mean, what a position to have got yourself into in the Champions League. It's a madness. Right, we need to be fully focusing on the Champions League then, don't we? That's what we need to do here. Right, also, chat, I am going to run to the bathroom a bit quick, I think. Yeah, Napoli do still have Osimhen. What a chance. What a chance. I will be back in a second. Apologies. I just need a wee. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I just need a wee. I'm going to, whilst I'm away, I'm just going to run ads because I'm not here anyway. So don't moan at me. But you're not missing anything. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. Let me just take myself off the screen so you don't see me climbing down. I'll see you in a min. Bye. Well, not bye. I'll see you in a second. Hello. I'm back. I am back. Not by a shag. I just went for a wee. I'm back now. How are we doing, gang? We were just discussing... Welcome back. Thank you, James. We were just discussing this. I'm a bit nervous now. The expectation is on us. We've got... Oh, my God. Osman's the top scorer in the Champions League. That's good. How many has he got? 17. Victor Osimhen scored 17 goals in the Champions League this year. Flipping heck. We've got them in the Champions League semi-final. It'll be Milan or Liverpool in the final if Milan can do a madness. Oh, my word. We're going to, I think, pretty much focus on that now. We've won the league and we're into the Champions League. That is illegal, surely. That is mad. Yeah, also, we thought Neymar had scored a load. He's got 12, but 17. You can't have 17 goals in the Champions League. Like, how has he done that? What? Let's have a look at Napoli's Champions League run. Can I just look at Champions League? Look at the goals scored. Look at them. He did score 4 in the second game against Copenhagen, and then he's just scored all of their goals. Hat-trick here against Copenhagen again. He did score 7 against Copenhagen, I suppose. You did just score 9 in one game. This is true, and we still don't have the top goal scorer. Did he actually, right? Did he? He's got a hat-trick against Manchester United. He just scored 2 against Zebra there. I wonder how many he'll score against us, considering he's our guy, isn't he? Oh, Martinelli's back. That's really good news. That's useful. How many did Haaland score in the network game? Yeah, their tactic where they have just one player who scores all their goals. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. He did he? That's Lewandowski level. It is. It's madness. Oh, look. That's actually quite interesting. We talk about how influential Tellez has been in this save. Welton Costin is 1 assist away from getting more assists in a season. Costin's got 23 assists this year. He's on corners, but that's where all of Tellez's ones came from, isn't it? Just sign Osman quickly, then sell him because he's non-Brazilian. Yeah, unfortunately, the transfer window is closed and we have no money. Did just get 7 assists last game. It got... How many did he actually get? Because this is true. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got 5 last game. That does help, doesn't it? You're right. Oh, you think take players. Did we even... Oh, yeah, we looked at these, didn't we? We did look at these. None of them were any good, unfortunately. And no Brazilians, which is weird. But Pat Crow, who was a Northern Irish guy. That's fine. Who was the Welsh guy that was from Clandau? Can't remember his name. I think we signed him anyway, though, didn't we? They are bad, yeah. YouTuber Emma Chamberlain is a dead ringer for Tom Petty. Really? Robbo dropped. I'm not shocked. If you look at... I say dropped. It could well be... Actually, the team's out. Let me have a look. That's rotation / dropped. But Simicast has come on every game. I'm not shocked that Simicast has got a start. Carvalho starts. That midfield, Fabinho, Elliott, Carvalho. Elliott and Carvalho together in a midfield is madness. I know Henderson's out injured, isn't he, and stuff, but like, no, so many midfielders missing. Nunes starting is interesting. I must say, I did not expect Nunes to start this game. But I guess with Firmino playing a lot of football, it's rotation as well. Firmino's on like 6 goals and assists in 4 games, isn't he? But that's a big call. Nah, I don't declare interest, Shaggy. Nah, I don't. I don't really do anything. I don't even do contracts. I think it's way more fun and we see way more interesting things happen in that save if I don't do much. Yeah, Jota being back, I think he only trained properly yesterday. So I wouldn't expect him to, if possible, I wouldn't expect him to play. If we need him though, it's nice to have him back. Big time. How many forwards can you get into the team? Klopp, yes. How few midfielders can we get into the team is probably the more pressing question there, isn't it? Let's have a look at Everton. Did Idrissa Gueye start? He's on the bench. Pickford, Patterson, Tarkowski, Cody, Mikolenko. Do you know what is a bit mad? And I don't know if this is, but I think it is, right? Everton playing a back 4. Everton playing a back 4 after signing Cody is mad. Because I felt it was nailed on that they'd play with a 5 or a 3, if you want to call it that. It might well be, to be fair. It might be like Iwobi or someone goes right wing back or something, but no, left wing back? No, because Mikolenko left back, Cody, Tarkowski, and then Patterson at right back. I think they are playing a 4, right? Kind of have a feeling that Nunes is going to cost Liverpool this season, and Klopp, they're really pushing hard to not let him look... I don't think they're pushing hard to not let him look like a flop, Taksim. How does he look like a flop? He's played 1 game and like 12 minutes. He's had 1 start and got sent off. And then he hasn't been able to play. How do they... I think that's a little bit... I think you've jumped the gun a little bit on that. I think you've bought into a little bit of general feeling on social media, which is where people on social media instead try to force people to look like a flop. I don't think he's done anything wrong. In fact, I think Nunes has scored in the Community Shield, scored in the Fulham game, then just got sent off and not played. He was decent against Leeds in a back four when the ball was on a pitch. Yeah. When football Twitter grooms someone. Exactly, right? He's got worse touch than Lukaku. He is stupid on the pitch and leaves his team disclosed. Okay. I see. You're one of those people. I'm not going to entertain it. Bayer Leverkusen. We should rotate here, shouldn't we? Let's do more rotation and see what we pick. Emerson should start. He hasn't done anything wrong. Hot take there. I did say except for the headbutt. The shagger. I mean, like, and actually it's more going to the Liverpool trying hard to make him not look like a flop. How? He's been in the stands. What have Liverpool done to make him not look like a flop? I was saying, like, because of the red card, there's not been a lot that he could have done wrong, if you mean, yeah. But yeah, I would agree. If I said he's done nothing wrong, he got sent off for a headbutt. Leo benched. To be fair, Leo benched just because of rotation. I haven't actually picked the team yet. We should get players some game time, though, for sure. And I'm not related, no, Leo. Start Pereira. Yeah, you're right, Ollie. I get a lot of mad lookalikes things. Yeah, I don't know about Eric Brendan at right wing. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Shall we do... You're not tired, are you? Let's do Neymar. I'd rather play Neymar, I think. Although we maybe need to save Neymar for the Champions League, because what a guy. He's literally started one game, came on in two, and suddenly he's a flop. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, Ollie, exactly. Taksim, I'm going to stop reading your things because it's madness. And that's all with that. Are you related to John Clayton? Same name. True, I am actually. That is true. Bocao and Lazaro. Lazaro definitely doesn't play because Lazaro is Portuguese. So that can't work, can it? Can't go with that. Angelo, Bocao swap. Laudalino is that? That is a bit weak, this midfield. Like, I want to rest players, but I also want to temper it with trying to still keep momentum and win games. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Let's go with that. We're away from home. We might lose this game, to be fair. Since you've won it, go on. Yeah, Ollie, I will do. I didn't read your message till after. I'll put you on the bench afterwards. We need to give Ollie his send-off. Ollie is leaving the club at the end of the season. His contract is expiring. So we do need to give Ollie a send-off. We'll play him in some games. I forgot to put him in for this game. Let's encourage. It'd be cool if we could win this game with this team out. Should be. Oh, my word. Was that? I think that came off the defender first, right? We got Napoli, Isaac. Or Isaac. I should say. I still don't know which way to say that. Yeah, Napoli in the semi-finals, but they've got Victor Osimhen up front, and Victor Osimhen has scored 17 goals in the Champions League so far this year, which is a madness. That's 1-0 them. Oh, he's missed it. Ollie's a club legend. He is, yeah. Final game of the season, full 90 minutes. Probably not, because that is an hour and a half of a stream. That's like half a stream of watching Ollie play. Some people would say that's worth it, and we should do it. All right. They are dominating us. We've had 2 shots. If we can get to half-time at 0-0, we can start to bring on some of our players, though. It doesn't look like we're going to, because they've got a highlight. Maybe a... Oh, hello. We've got play... Make a run! Where are you going? Gil, go forwards. Bocao's made the run. He's in. Oh, I didn't play him. I mean, if we can go 1-0 up, even better. Angelo. He's headed it wide. Yeah, we don't have anything to lose, yeah. I meant the game, not actual viewing. I don't want that much attention. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Osman's good, isn't he? In the network game, Isaac, where I'm Manchester United, I've got Haaland and Osimhen in as my strikers. Haaland scored. That's a red. If it's a foul, that's a red, unless it's a pen and they're going to do that weird thing. I don't think that it was harsh. I think that was a foul, wasn't it? That's GBH. They said it was harsh in the commentary there. I think it's a pen. I think it might be as well. Which I think Neymar takes, right? It is a penalty. Is he going to book him or send him off? I don't think he's going to do either. Although he's running over. Does this mean he's going to book him? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I don't think he did anything. He's going to get nothing. Yeah, I think you're right. Neymar from the spot, though. Scores and we lead. Come on. We've been outplayed here, but we are still winning. 19th goal of the season. He told him off, yeah. 19th goal of the season from Neymar. I mean, 12 of them were in the Champions League, but that's actually a very good return, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad we waited for 12 minutes whilst he decided to do nothing. We've given it away. They're going up the other end. Motika. You had Isaac, Adiemi. I don't know why I'm struggling. You had Isaac, Adiemi and Osimhen. Nice. I've got for you. That's a good header. That's a good header. Last season, Isaac for United, I had Ronaldo, Haaland, and Osimhen. That was quite good. That's a good goal. This year I've got Luca. Well, I did put him in the under-23s and forgot he was there. So it was mainly Yusuf Poulsen, but Yusuf Poulsen's great. All right, I'm going to do a couple of changes to add a bit of quality to this team. Martinelli returns from injury. Welton Costin is going to come on. And those are two really good players that I think make us better. Yeah, what was the front three in that save? It was Mbappe. I think it was Tammy, Mbappe, and... Who was the other one? Did I get Osimhen in that one? I think it might have been Osimhen in that one, right? I think it was Tammy Abraham who was the other one. I only played with two strikers, though, and then one winger who played like a striker. It wasn't TikTok. It was the other one. But yeah, that was a fun save, actually. Welton Costin, dink it or finish it. Good. That's why you... Is he offside? He didn't look offside. He was, clearly. Disallowed. Yeah, Tammy Abraham is amazing on FM, isn't he? Sorry, what? Sorry, what? Right, that might be the worst decision I've ever seen. We've been given offside for this. This player here was given offside. He's clearly on. I think they thought it was going to go... He's given offside because Angelo was off, right? He blocked the defender, did he? That's so dumb. I guess there's like a... In the engine, there's a... Like, he blocked the goalkeeper's view. That's always the answer, isn't it? There's a... If it goes close enough to him... Like, it might even have been in the coding of it. It was supposed to go to him or something like that. Like... And then it went to Costin. I don't know. It's a weird one, though. Yeah, I wondered how he was off. When it happened, I didn't think he was off. Good stuff. If we lose now, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? And we might, because it is 1-1. That's a call Arsenal would get. That's bad, isn't it? Here we go. Angelo's onside this time. And Herman the German has saved it. Abo, the defender, to block him. I mean, he could have done. He could have done. There was actually maybe a little bit of a block, but the way that they showed it was... Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Because he did have... The defender had to run around him, but I still don't think it's clearly still not offside, is it? He's baby-legged it. That was lucky. Yeah, maybe we just couldn't see it in the engine, but he was actually elbowing him and stuff. He's actually like on his back holding him. Good tackle. Angelo, runner from Shadow Striker. It's Neymar. Extra pass this time. Or back post cross. Or get tackled. All right. Not going to be our highlight. Actually, I think we win this back. Maybe we don't. Costin's round all the way back with him and still didn't get it. Oh my God, I thought they were going to mess that up. Angelo Jr. Okay, that was weird. Gil. Yeah, I think our striker choice have been quite fun in this save and a bit different. I think because since we've gone to the Ginga and we've got so many players going forward beyond, I think we've not done the big striker meta in this save. For a few seasons now. And I think it's actually been quite fun. It's been a bit of a change of pace because that is obviously the way that we could go and play 3 strikers and do what we all know is really, really overpowered. But I think playing players like Angelo, who's, what is he, 5'10"? We've got Martinelli, 5'11". I think we've done it slightly differently, which is we've gone with pacey strikers instead. Because we've got those extra players around them, like the wingers play basically like strikers. The shadow striker comes through and plays like a striker. Martinelli, can we just score, please? Yeah, it's been a bit different. It's been fun. Been a really good save. Really enjoyed it. 15 to play. I'd really like to win a Champions League so there's nothing that we haven't ticked off, and then that relaxes us for the rest of FM now. Say we win it this year, which would be a dream. We'd win it, and then we'd have the rest of the game cycle to just go and see where we can get a little bit of pressure off. That'd be nice. With the... Don't you dare. He's going to curl it in anyway, isn't he? Like the 4-1-3-2. That's been really good this year, Beyond, yeah. I like it. The shape, yeah. I've not really used it much, but it's quite a fun thing to use. That's why I wanted to try and force it in a little bit with the Southampton one. It's been good. They're going to score, aren't they? He's missed it. What a shot. Would be nice. Won't happen though. Yeah. I think I'm getting my hopes up a little bit too much. I need to be realistic. We've got nowhere near the Champions League in this save, and now I'm like, yeah, we're going to win it this year. Oh, we've actually conceded late here. We were always going to lose this game, weren't we? Because of the offside thing that happened, we were always going to lose this game. I don't want to... I know we've rotated. I don't want to be going into that Napoli semi-final with too many... With too much of a hit to the morale. This would be good. If we could take a draw instead, this would be good. That's a red. Kicked him off the ball. Neymar. He's back up. Bruno. Off the bottom. Martinelli. Someone just put it in. How have we not scored there? Martinelli was offside anyway. There is another highlight. Yeah, Beyond. I like that. I think it's quite a flexible shape as well. You can do a lot with it with basically having so many centre mids. You can make them do whatever you want them to do. I like it. Okay, maybe we can get an equaliser here. They're playing it around at the back. Boogie Wonderland. Or maybe they're going to go 3-1 up because it's them on the attack. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Good save, Emerson. Good save. Our team is knackered as well. Considering how many of these players are rotated, why are we so tired? Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Just because we can only... Well, I'm going to watch the Liverpool game at 12:30, so it won't be today. It'll be tomorrow. So put it in your diaries that if we do get to a Champions League final, it'll be tomorrow. You play with DRP on supporters. Vitinha just covers the space so much. Yeah, nice. All right, we're going to lose this game. We actually ended up playing okay. 3.38 XG. I know one was a pen, but... Well, the goal was a pen. But we still probably just about XG'd them there. Yeah, we lost. We've already won the league. All good. We'll need to... Do we have a game before we play Napoli? Yeah, so let's make sure we bounce back against Union Berlin, who are bottom. And hopefully their morale is all good going into Napoli. Is the Napoli game after that one? I assume so. Yeah, it is. So we play Union Berlin, then we play Napoli first leg. We've got the home leg first. Yeah, roughly level, yeah. The home leg first is interesting, and then away to Napoli, we need to take a lead. A 9-0 win would be good. That'd be nice. All right, Bayern are into the Europa League. Is that it? I guess they're still 10 points behind us, aren't they? With 3 games to go. Wait, what was our points total last year? We're going to beat our points total. 81 last year, and I think, was that a record? No. Leipzig got 85. Bayern got 86. I'd like to beat the record, but I don't know if we will now. We can't. We can only get 81. We've won the league, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Friday to Wednesday, a lot of rest would be tempted to play the first team. Yeah, I think you're right. Play the first team, hopefully go 4-0 up, take off players that are most tired at half-time or like 60 minutes. Hopefully rest them a little bit anyway. Then we've got a 4-day rest anyway. It's like the Bundesliga are actually helping us here by putting us on the Friday, giving us as much rest as possible. Douglas loan listed, Yuri loan listed. You've just got a wage hike. That's quite a big wage for a player that doesn't play that much, but oh well. Might be beat the XG record though with that attacking force. That's true. We've scored a lot of goals. 82 goal difference. What was the goal difference last year? 64. We might beat the goal difference record if we carry on. I know, Jojo. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Very young, like a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old in our midfield is for a Merseyside derby as well. That's crazy. Yeah, if it's the Prem, you play Monday Night Football before a Tuesday kickoff. Yeah. I hate that they like TV money rules. Money rules in the Prem, doesn't it? Other leagues like PSG get like a Thursday midday kickoff when they've got a Champions League game. Oh dear, Jamie. Okay, I guess Gil's not going to play. We rest him ready for Napoli. 9 injuries. That's a yikes. Not looking good at all. Mopay making his Everton... Is that Everton debut? Yeah, it must be, right? He's a bit of a S-house as well, isn't he? This Everton game plan is going to be horrible. Quite excited for it. Yeah, because of that weird Prem ruling. Yeah, because it was a bank holiday, right? Yeah. That is madness. If you saw that, I tweeted it. Mopay missed the midweek game for Everton because it was bank holiday and they couldn't register him in time because of the bank holiday. Yeah, I do wonder how he does at Everton. It's a bit of a weird signing, bit of a weird move for him, isn't it? Especially with how Brighton don't really have many strikers. What's for lunch today? It's a really good question. I don't know. I've not got anything in and I want to watch Liverpool, so I won't go and get lunch until after. But so it's probably a bowl of crunchy nut and then maybe a little trip to Asda after. It's a weird move for Everton. Pereira out with blisters is annoying. We're getting a few injuries here. Don't know. Let's have recommendations, chat. What do you reckon I should have for lunch today? They are the king of the weird transfers, yeah. They actually are. Lunch recommendations needed, please. Maybe like a nice pasta. Jacket spuds. You know what? That is a good shout. I haven't had a good jacket spud in a long time. Did I miss this guy? Why did I... Oh, we signed them immediately, didn't we? We did get a Lazaro come through. I remember that now. He's actually going to be okay. Chipotle salad bowl the other day. It was pretty good. Oh, okay. Yeah, Beyond. I wonder when Undav comes in. I wonder what the plan is with him, really. Order some Indian takeaway. Probably not for lunch, James. That's a bit mad, isn't it? But I had a Five Guys last night, so I probably should get something slightly healthy. Spicy bean wrap. That sounds good. I don't know what's going on with Jones. Is that an injury? Because he came on or was on the bench, wasn't he? So it always feels like it might be coming to the end for him, but I really don't think it will do. I think Klopp does like him. Roast to be great. Maybe roast tomorrow, you know. Although actually I can't. I'm going somewhere tomorrow. Meal prep Sunday stream when? Probably. Although actually, chat, did get an offer to do a HelloFresh sponsored stream. I haven't said yes to it, but it actually looked quite good. a part of the thing was it's strongly advised to do a cooking, like to do a cooking stream as part of it. So I was like, maybe not. But that is weird that you've mentioned that. All right, let's go basically full strength here. Please don't. It's huge amounts of packaging. It isn't great for the packaging, is it? Yeah. I think it's a good, like the service is really good. We've had HelloFresh before, but it is a lot of packaging. Like I don't know why there's so much individual packaging in there. And like the big plastic, like, I don't think it needs to be really either. Which is a shame. Because actually I think the food's quite good. But yeah, I haven't said yes to that. I think it's also like most of the payment for it came from people signing up. And I think lots is difficult to get people to sign up, I think. Got any weird new tea flavors? Not since the jam and toast one, Diabetic. That was the most recent one. Can Leo play up front? Not at all. Who plays up front here? Maybe Lord... No, he's a bit tired. Maybe Bocau. Costin, Neymar, Leo, Adriel, Bocau, Angelo, Jolson, Marcelo for... We can probably rest Gabriel. I'm going to... Oh, Pereira's out, isn't he? That's why Marcelo. Let's play Marcelo. Port Union are going to get treated for a warm-up game for the starters in the dark. Yeah. It's, true. Let's put Franchino Jr. on the bench and go with this. It's pretty much first choice. Adriel in, Bocau in, Neymar in, Marcelo in. Jam and toast are problematic for you. Yeah. If that's linked to your name, then yeah, I can understand. I don't know if it's actually that. It's just flavour like that, though. All right, we're favourites here, and I'd like us to play like it, is what I've told them. Here we go. Last game before Napoli. They played a narrow diamond. I like the narrow diamond this year. It's really good. Hopefully it's not good against us here. Leo from right wing. I'm sure you can get sugar-free jam somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure it exists. Most of these things exist these days, don't they? Costin. That's gone over. I think from Neymar. I mean, can you get sugar-free jam? It's basically sugar. Not sure. Don't know. Listen to the wind blow. Okay, this is a weird game where both teams are booting it long so far. Here's Sprang. Ah, it's David Kovnatski. A Schalke legend. David Kovnatski playing for Union Berlin here. Bocau. Costin. That's a weird header. It's never going to go in. You can get no added sugar. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Excuse me. So it's just the fruit. Natural sugars. Deal. We're 1-0 down. Most aren't actually sugar-free. It's the carbs that get me. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. I don't think either of those things are in the jam and toast tea, though, so I think you'd be all right with that. Thank you for the follows today, by the way. Hardle, Paulas, Frubsy, welcome in. Just looking at the list. Vanille, Pat Catchno, Cupcakes, Low Pro, Jobless, Mark. Deal or no deal? Yeah, we have to deal with that blow. How are we 1-0 down to these? We've actually got quite a strong team out as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Malaga, you're right. Deal or no deal? Did we all like the deal or no deal Burnley announcement, by the way? I don't know if Ollie is registered for the Champions League. It'd also be, yeah, that's true, Diabetic. Leo, come on, get an equaliser. Costin, boot it in. Just smash it. Yes, like that. Exactly like that. Is he might be young enough to be. Yeah, Burnley's announcements were good. That deal or no deal one was especially good. The some of the other ones were getting a lot of love, and I was like, these are average, but a couple of them were really good. Yeah, you're homegrown, yeah. And I think you're still young enough to not have to be registered, right? You don't love me again. Never love me again. You will. What are you suggesting? Are you asking if Ollie's registered because he's going to get a Champions League start? A Champions League final start? I mean, it would be apt. If we could do like a Kundal with him and bring him on to lift the trophy, it would be great. In his last ever game. Oh, imagine the fairy tale. A lot of variables. A lot of things can go wrong before that point, though. Maybe, not sure how old I am. Yeah, I don't know. I think at 19 or 20, though. I think it's under 21, isn't it? You might be all right. I'm not sure. Neymar for an equaliser. Dinks it. Yes, Neymar. Not an equaliser. I mean to take us into the lead. We've turned it around. Neymar just did a headbutt of the corner flag there or something. That was weird. We've got the F1 music on as well. We'll play this on repeat when we play F1 Manager, yeah? He's going to get a crucial goal. It'd be great. It would be great. I still can't quite believe the Kundal story is still so mad. I think maybe like a little short needs to be made of just the Kundal part of the Ajax save. Like we've got the whole story of the whole Ajax like winning the Champions League thing, and obviously Kundal's in that. But I think that Kundal storyline where we had to play him in a Champions League quarter-final, both legs, and we still went through to then actually go and win it, and then he came on in the final. I think the storyline's amazing. I've got a player come through at Hertha Berlin from the same town. That's so weird, PLL, because we've got one here who came through this year who also came through from Landau or Clandau. That's so... Why are there so many new gens that come from Clandau in Wales? But we literally had one this year in this save come through from there. I love Twitch for things like Kundal. Yeah, me too. It's because of the... Oh, Neymar scored again. It's like it's the chat reaction to Kundal that makes it so much better. Like, whoever made the chant up, which was the most awful chant for him, but everyone just spamming that in the chat made it so much more magical, didn't it? So good. You're right. It is. Twitch is where that really comes into it. That chant, Kundal's it doesn't even say effing magic. It says Kundal's thing magic. He wears a magic hat. He could have stayed in primary school, but he said no, F that. He wants to play for Clate in the famous red and white. And when we win the Champo League, we'll sing this song all night. He could have stayed in primary school is the best part of that. Kunagato makes the save. I need to rest some players. We're 3-1 up. Let's do the changes after this corner. Yeah, Clandau must have a high rating. I don't know why, but yeah, they must do. Like 5'10", 15-year-old Welshman playing in goal for us and us not losing. Never realised how badly worded it was. It's terrible. Which makes it so much better. It's very painful seeing him score 100 plus goals with Haaland. Yep. Yeah, I could. Sorry, Reese. Actually, he only scored 99. So, for me. Who do we take off here? Welton Costin is tired. So, let's do Lordolino. I know he's a bit tired, but let's do Lordolino. Not even Welsh man. Welsh boy. Exactly. Playing a 15-year-old Welsh boy. Who else needs resting? Cesar? He's not as tired, but he's a starter. And maybe Leo. Are Bale and Ramsey both from Clandau? That would make a lot more sense. That would be why they're quite good in FM then. They're from Wales, Cardiff, not Clandau. Yeah, Clandau's like a very tiny town. Not that far from Cardiff. But like... it's why they're from the specific town of Clandau, these new gens. There must be some type of reason, because that's 3 now that we've seen. I do, Beyond, yeah. It was a straight shootout to buy him in the first season between me and Joey at Man City, and I managed to get him. So Joey went and got Mbappe for City and then got sacked. Free kick chance. Who's taking this? Is it Neymar? It is. I think he wants a hat-trick here. He's at the bar. 12 to play. I've made all my subs, right? 1, 2, yeah, 3 subs made. Why would you sell Haaland? Oh, it's because we started. He didn't sell. It was at Dortmund because we started when he was still at Dortmund. Beyond. Got a scout set up in Clandel. We haven't. I think we do need to though, don't we? Yeah, it was 114 including internationals, Reese. Oh, Neymar looking for the hat trick. Yeah, to be fair, it would have been Werner winning the golden boot if it wasn't. I think there's a couple of others up there, wasn't there, as well? Yeah, let's get a scout in Clandau after this game. Yeah, he's at Dortmund. Vargas is in for 3-2. Emerson makes the save. Good stuff from him. Just see this game out. Then we've got Napoli. We might have just about time. Well, we should have time to go and play that Napoli game, and then that'll probably take us up to the Liverpool game. Genuine question. Do they upgrade Haaland for FM23? Because surely he'll be upgraded. I don't think they do. To be honest, like, he's already so good. Like, they might update his starting attributes, but his, like, potential is, like, where it is anyway. So maybe they do upgrade him, but, like, he turns out to be he's actually is as good as he turns out in the games. It's really hard. Can they upgrade him? Yeah, that's the question. Get some slight upgrades to start with, but his potential probably stays the same or something. I don't think he needs massive. He doesn't like. Imagine they upgrade him more. Yeah, massively. Older players really, really much more playable. To the extent that I think it might have gone slightly too far. That older players are now. Maybe it hasn't gone too far. We see it quite a lot, don't we? Like, think of Benzema and Lewandowski and all these players. They're still really good, aren't they? So maybe it's just more realistic. And I think it's quite good the way that they've got it, that some players can still fall off a cliff when they get to a certain age, and some players will have long careers. Like, it's not always, they're always going to play till they're really good. Like, some players get to like 32 and then are really poor on here. Hey, Loads! Thank you for the raid, dude. Thank you for sending your viewers over, buddy. Hope your stream was good. Welcome in, viewers. Welcome in, raiders, I should say. Yeah, maybe he does, Tsunami, yeah. I'm staying away from the Prem. I'm not playing against him next year. I only faced him when he was 33 plus and he was a joke. It's going to be rough, isn't it? It's going to be, like, Man City are going to be rough to play against on FM23. They're already difficult, but now they've got, like, the one thing that on FM that made them not as bad to play against on this year's game was that they were lacking a striker. Now they've got Haaland. Oh, God. Just watching the blank tarmac at the back of the grid in F1 Manager. Nice, Loads. Nice. Were you playing F1, were you? Nice. We were talking about whether we should do that. I would have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm kind of into the idea of maybe getting an F1 Manager stream. Like, say we did win the Champions League in this save this year, that would open up a bit of a window to play some F1, wouldn't it? Just for a bit. It would be content because I would have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, true. True, with Sterling not there. A tidy's moved again. We've been given 28k. This guy never really turned into the player I thought he could when we signed him for 160k. We did get good money, though. Signed for 160k, sold for 10 mil. Now he's moved back to Brazil for 5.75. Yeah, Sterling is good in F1. In F1. He's not. That's a mental thing to say. Sterling Moss, though, could be quite... No, in FM. There's a big patch coming next week, apparently, so it might be worth waiting. The race engine is good, though, and the tutorials help a lot at the start. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll wait. I think, to be honest, we've got a big focus that we need to try and finish this save, so... That's where the attention is right now. He's pretty quick, true. Not sure quite good enough for that, though. Buying over 30-year-olds is such a cheap way of improving quickly this year. Yeah, big time, Adam. I agree. The game is extremely broken. Oh, is there still some real issues, is there, Sessignon? I've really not, like... I've not really watched any content on it, and... I know Jack's been smashing it, streaming it, but I've not really not watched much of it. I've not really seen the game too much. So yeah. 76 points. Another raid! Look at this. Sandro. I'm going to guess you're Brazilian. Thank you very much for the raid, buddy. Welcome to Hertha Brazil Raiders. You're playing it now. Nice. Wet tyres are faster than dry. Oh, I did see Jack tweet about the tyres not having enough of a difference in performance. Portuguese.
Okay.
Portuguese. Close. I went with the name and then the fact that we're playing with Hertha Brazil. Portuguese. Welcome in. Welcome in, Portuguese lads. Sandra, I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you for raiding over to here. I appreciate it, dude. Hope your stream was good. Who are you managing? I assume you're playing F1. Why do I keep saying F1? Same language, yeah, exactly. I assume you're playing FM, right? There's basically no DNFs either, which doesn't help if you're rubbish. Ah, got ya. Who are you managing in FM? We're talking about F1, which is why I said that. Do I need to rest any of our players? I actually might. Let's pick the first team. York. Nice. So a Portuguese player playing as York City. I just love that. I love that. I've been inceptioned. I have. I know. Any of these need a rest that would usually start. So let's rest Jolson. I can't click him on there apparently. Jolson, Gill, Welton, Vinicius. Vinicius is injured anyway. I know, load. I'm literally playing FM, calling everything F1. It's your fault. It's your fault. You're in season 10. How far have you got in 10 seasons then? Are you in the Prem now? It's good going. It's good going. 10 seasons with York. Did you start with them or is that like a journeyman or something? Dino says, I love F1 Manager and I'm not an F1 fan. Jack put a link for a car setup calculator. It's so useful. Oh, okay. Is there a little bit of a calculator thing to help you? Because that's the thing, right? But I think that's what I'm going. If I was to stream it, I'd lean into the fact that I know nothing, and like the fun of the stream, the content of the stream is the fact that I need chat to help me, or sabotage me. You have less than 2 months to win the Champions League with Dover. Chances it happens. What season you in, Adam? Yeah, I know, right? You're in season 70. That's a joke. I'm new here and confused why Brazil in the name. I'm Brazilian. Just found the first video on YouTube. Will watch to understand the series. If you do ! Save to Lodger as well. It's basically, I'll do a quick rundown. We are Hertha Brazil rather than Hertha Berlin. We've got a Brazilian owner. We are affiliated with Brazilian teams. We have got a fully Brazilian squad. If I show you, well, it's here, look. We've got a fully Brazilian squad with 2 exceptions. Ollie, who is a mod, and Lazaro, who used to be Brazilian, but did turn Portuguese, so we're going to have to sell him. We don't have a Brazilian owner, sorry. We've got a Brazilian president, haven't we? A Brazilian president, I should say. So we've gone for like, a bit like Wolves have done with Portuguese players. We've gone... I don't want coaching. I want... where can I look at... That is all. Yeah, our president is Jair Bruno, who is Brazilian. Sorry. And then we've got some ex-legends of Hertha saves past. Eagle Killman and Dirk Sprinter are our owners. Oh, really, Dino? So it's useful. That's cool. Peter Hansgruber. Hans. I don't think I've still got that sound somewhere. I don't know where it is. It'll be somewhere. Hans. He was a striker in the Hereford save. Peter Gruber, but we called him Hans, obviously. And so was Jair Bruno, actually. The president there was a striker we had in the Hereford save. And he was Brazilian. And he was really good. How many goals? Like, Jair Bruno was mad, wasn't he? Really good at the end of that Hereford save. Climbed 5 divisions in a row. Then we did 2 years in 12th place and the other 2 in 6th place. This last one got the same points as the 3rd place. Really? That sucks. All right. Milan versus Liverpool in the other Champions League semi-final here. Come on, Milan. It's in Milan. 0-0. Which advantage Liverpool, you'd probably say. It's not a done deal, though, is it? 0-0 in the first leg there. We are now going to play a Champions League semi-final. First leg against Napoli. A place in the Champions League final at stake here in season 7. Come on. With only Brazilians. Can we put one foot in the final here? Right. Vinicius is annoyingly going to miss the game, but Martinelli being back is a big help. I think the team is that. Let's put Emerson. I don't think we need him on the bench. We can instead put Tellez on the bench, who's back from injury. I don't think we'll use... Do you know what? How many days did he pass a fitness test? Failed it. So let's put Lordolino. Do you know what? Let's put Savio on the bench. No, it was Peter. It was Peter. You've only spent 15 mil. It might be that then, Adam. You might need to spend more than 15 mil. If you've got 2 months, but respect for the save. Are we ready, chat? All good. Thank you for the raid, Sandro. Hope you enjoyed your stream and thanks for sending your viewers over here. Have a good rest of the day, dude. All right, I'm going to submit the team. Big game. Come on. First leg, big lead, please. Please. There's their team. They've got DeMarco. They've got Osimhen. Let's have a look at their team on here, actually, so we can see it in the shape it's going to be played in. We wondered how they were getting Osimhen to score so many goals. It's because they play with one striker. Lazar Samartic used to play for Hertha. Musa Diaby. Jovic playing left wing. A hug is how I'll now sign off emails. Love it. It was nice. That was actually a nice sign off. I enjoyed it. Okay. Let's encourage. Let's move. Let's move. There we go. Their form was horrific. Oh, really? I didn't notice it. Was it really bad? They're in red, by the way. Not sure you needed to be told that. We're in blue. Again, not sure you needed to be told that. Leo's nicked it. Get the runner. It's Angelo for an early goal in the Champions League semis. Costin, rebound. No! That was a chance. It was an open goal for our best player. Tight angle, but he's missed it. 4 losses and a draw. Really? The ref's in yellow / a slightly orangey yellow. Okay, we've started brightly, but we've missed a chance there. Here come Napoli. Diaby, oh my word, he's missed a header. I thought that was in. Okay. Still no shots on target from them, though. I'm going to encourage our lads. Osimhen's knackered. Has he picked up an injury, maybe? Corner for us. Gil. Gabriel, get on the end of it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Come on. Gabby scores. Does a cartwheel. We lead in the Champions League semi-final. Come on. I called it as well. I said, get Gabriel on the end of it, and he does. Weird goalkeeping. Yeah, Gil's taking corners. Not sure why. Why is he taking corners and not Costin? I don't mind it. It works. So I'm not going to change it. Put every man instructing. Yeah. We can get him injured. It would definitely help. I wonder what's... Oh, my word. That was risky. I thought we were going to pass to him. That wasn't the instruction. Angelo's in behind. He could square this for Martinelli. He could square this. Doesn't it? Don't square it. Score. Come on. It's 2. It's not quite the 9-0 of the quarterfinal, but 2-0 up. Heading towards half-time. It's so simple as well. Big ball over the top for Angelo. I thought he might square it for Martinelli, but he put it through the keeper's legs. It was between the legs. Keeper's been weird so far. Who is it? Odero. I quite like it. Emil Odero as well in FM. 2-0. Half-time. Megnuts. So sweet. That's a great half. Don't let your performance levels drop. They've taken Osimhen off. He was that tired or that injured that they've taken him off. They have brought Dybala on, who's quite good. But that's their 17 goals, Osimhen, that they've brought off at half-time there. Okay, we've got the ball again here. Do you know what? Make this 3, make this 4. It's going to be lovely. Leo. Okay, he just took a big touch. I thought he was going to make up for all the misses he's done, but no, just took a massive touch. We're getting the ball back, though. Leo's in again. This time. Make up for it this time. Shoot early. Oh, is it the bar, I think? When it does you always got to set and then Asiba will step on and smash him. Yeah, weird, right? It is weird. Darwin Nunes touch. Good, Ollie. That is funny. Leo to Martinelli for 3. We're in again. He's done it. Gabby scores 3-0.
Gabby. You're my boy.
Is this 1 foot in the final?
You're my Gabby boy.
Is this 1 foot in the final? Tomorrow, are we going to have a Champions League final? It's so simple again. Route 1 stuff, but we're actually scoring some one-on-ones. Gabby scores back from injury. Half an hour to play. We could make this. We could really put them to bed here. Couple more here and we're like in the final. I should rest and be careful as well though. Who's that on a 6.5? Dodo. Also, how is Welton Costin on a 6.5? We'll take him off. Because Neymar loves... We'll play Neymar not as a striker, but Gil as a striker. And we're going to do a few... We're going to move around a load there, but we'll do Neymar there. Martinelli goes wide. Gil goes up front. Leo goes right wing. We want Neymar. Literally what I was already doing before I read that, Ollie. I agree. Because Neymar probably scores. Because Neymar is... He loves the Champions League. He wants to catch Osman for goals. Here we go. Say less. Say less. That's why you bring Neymar on. Because he does that. Mr. Champions League. That's his 13th Champions League goal this year. If it wasn't for Osman, we'd be lauding that, wouldn't we? He's not even looking, by the way. Just whips it in. Just, wow! What just happened? What just happened? Did you see that? Whoa! What just happened? I saw that super speedy movement. Players just zoomed across. X-Files, whatever it's called. That was weird. If they score now, if they come back and win 5-4 from here, there's something shady going on here. Some space stuff. Yeah, they swapped wings, but very quickly. I don't know if it was it a sub or was it were they swapping wings? I'm not really sure, but that was weird. Someone clip that so we can watch that. I went, whoa! Yeah, it must have been like swap wings or something. I don't know. Okay, they've hit the bar and Alisson's caught it. It's fine. It's fine. 15 to play. We're 4-0 up. I've got subs to use and subs that I should use. So Bocao on. Bruno also. Do you know what? Dodo's more tired, so we'll do Junior on. 8 to play. Take it back to... We'll take it over to Naples with a 4-0 lead. And the 5-0 lead. Neymar corner. Paulo Cesar. It is. It's 5. And surely we're in a Champions League final now. Surely we're in a Champions League final now. Kids in the away leg. What could go wrong? Probably not. But we're 5-0 up from the first leg. Oh, God. Tomorrow's so stressful now. We're actually going to have a Champions League final. And if we don't, we've done the biggest bottle job ever known to man. Oh, don't let them score now because I will start to worry. DRB, Amy, Fabian. I mean, nick it and go and score a 6. That's fine. I think it is going to be a Napoli chance at the end of this. Don't turn off the computer. Yeah, that's probably true. It just gets very hot in here if I don't turn it off. Luck modifier and all that, yeah. It's over. It's fine. That is going to be it over as well for the end of the game. Blow the whistle, Andre Mariner. It's not Andre Mariner. It might be, to be fair. Who is it? It's Willie Collum. That is an amazing name. That is an outrageously good name. It is a 5-0 win in the Champions League semi-final. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's Liverpool or Milan if we get through the second leg here. I say if as if we're not 5-0 up. They didn't have a shot on target. They had to take Osimhen off. Dybala got off 6.2. They played terribly. Is that... Yeah, I thought it'd be William Carvalho playing centre-back. That's weird. That is a... yeah, we've ended on a real high there, haven't we? Surely it's Ollie Jr. in the away leg. Rest can be starters. Ooh. That's kind of tempting. But is it just asking for trouble? He's not that terrible. It could be done. Gil watched by Liverpool. I know your game. You're going to unsettle him before a Champions League final. I know your game. Also, Leo being watched by Spurs. By Andreas Drack, who used to be our director of football. Do you want to come back? Nope. Lovely. Worth it for the narrative. As much as I love it, asking for trouble. Yeah. I'd start strong. I think we just have to win the game. It's 5-0, I know, but we have to win the game. Tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow, we will play St. Pauli in the league. St. Pauli. We'll play the away leg at Napoli. We'll finish the season with Stuttgart. A good chance to hopefully win that game, go into a final with a nice... Because, you know, it's a home game. With a decent bit of morale. And we will play a Champions League final, which will be against Liverpool or Milan, if we get through the second leg of the semi-final. I'm going to keep disclaimering it with that, but I don't think you can blame me for thinking we might just be there, right? Tomorrow we win it all. I am nervously optimistic. And then after that, whatever happens, we're going to play 3 or 4 games, at least 3, and then hopefully 4. We will start a summer transfer window. We'll play some transfer stuff, which is always good for them, isn't it? It helps Napoli's form is dreadful. It really does, yeah. It really does. But to be honest, I am relaxed. I'm very relaxed. I actually couldn't hear that, so I don't even know if that played the right sound. Did I say I am relaxed there, or was it something else? I don't know. Right, chat. That, though, with the Liverpool game about to kick off, is where we will leave it for today. We've done about 2.5 hours, so slightly shorter. Maybe we'll make up for the half an hour tomorrow. We'll see if we can. It was I Am Relaxed. It played Jambo. I wish it did. I love that one. But thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for all the resubs today. There's plenty of them. Lots of people hitting some nice milestones. 6 months, year, 2 years, over 3 years for some people. Thank you for the raids, viewers. If you came in from Load or if you came in from Sandro, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Champions League final tomorrow. Do we suit up? Probably not. It's really hot in here. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Go and subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't done so already. That is my one plug for you at the end of this. And we're gonna have fun there too. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day though. Thanks for being here. We will raid over to I'm gonna assume that Matt's still online, right? Second yellow card. He goes until about 3-ish or a bit later on, right? So we're going to raid over to him. Go and show some love to second yellow card. I will see you in the morning. 10 a.m, if not a little bit before, if we can afford to. Maybe 9:30-ish, like we did today, a little bit before 10. He'll still be live, yeah, perfect. Go and show Matt some love. Get your raid emotes ready. I want to put loads of crabs into his chat. Does that sound good? Ollie's just done them there, look. Perfect. Copy and paste those. Get into the raid. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.